so that way it just doesn't look weird. But otherwise, not too bad. I think you have good depth as well in these thumbnails. Like you have your text actually have a drop shadow to it, so that it's more bold and your face stands out. That's really good. And you just say it's dead, which kind of makes people think to Sonic being, it's being dead, which is, I think that's very catching. I think that's good. For some of these thumbnails, like this one looks a little bit blurry, like the main character here. Crash, the man Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, he's a little bit blurry here. You'd really want to get like a sharper image if you can get it, so that way it looks a little bit more high quality. But I think the elements, the way that you constructed them in this thumbnail, look honestly pretty solid. Not bad at all. And then again, this one's a really nice thumbnail. It just says good, so we can read that clearly. That looks nice. Not too bad. This one's not bad either. A little bit busy with the zoom in effect, but honestly, that's not a big deal. I think that's okay. This thumbnail here is a little even more busier because you're adding in more text. It's almost on the cusp of too much text. Maybe you could have just kept this and then maybe a one-liner here, like a orchestral remix, and then you can put the rest, like Sunset Highlights you already put in the title here, so you could probably just say orchestral remix, or orchestral is pretty big word too, but just or just remix. You can just say remix as well instead of Sunset Heights orchestral remix. You can put that additional context in the title, and then keep you keep the text minimum in the thumbnail here, because it's starting to get a little bit much. Or you can keep Sunset Heights remix by itself. Or there's different kind of remixes though. That's a fair analysis though. All right, let's take a look at one of his videos. All right, we'll check out the most recent one.
Sonic Unleashed Recompiled has killed linear emulation for me, because we have just been bought Sonic Unleashed to the PC, and it has finally removed the need for emulating it on linear, which, if you know,
really solid mic quality, better than mine.
Hassles me and probably any other game.
Especially at the beginning of the stream.
To go
Goodness gracious.
I spent 2 weeks at
my horrible mic quality. You destroy me, SG reviews and mic quality.
And then through a celebration when I got Sonic Unleashed and 06 working for the first time.
Hey Zoomy, good to see you.
Of the PS4 generation of gaming, from about 6 days ago onwards, Unleashed was only really.
I'm gonna do 1080p because I know my computer can handle it. At least it better.
On the PS3, the Wii,
don't fail me,
and all
RAM.
the Xboxes and all the.
Really like all the graphics that you're putting there.
The best when
really well done.
Xbox Series console.
Wow, we got a good one for the first
1080p
review.
And a 60 FPS boost, but it was only for Xbox. So if you had a PS4 or 5, Switch or PC, you were basically out of options, because you need to legally own the games and then file dump them onto a hard drive, and then you'd emulate it the legal way, blah blah blah, which you needed an Xbox 360 or a PS3 for. And guessing from this PS4 generation, we don't have those. But for Sonic Unleashed Recompiled, this has removed the stress of emulating it, because it's a straight PC port of the game, and it's done something that even Sonic Colors Ultimate has dreamt of. Something
Guys, this is really well done.
Would love it if you can review mine.
Sonic video. Like, he's got the information here. He's got good gameplay to show while he's talking, as well as examples of what he's talking about while he's playing. So that's not just playing, but he's giving good information here.
Nowadays in the Sonic world, discounting Sonic Shadow Gens,
and lots of editing as well.
4K resolution, 240 FPS boost, improved lighting and shadows, easier modding, and easy to set up. Like, thank you, I needed those last two. I feel like this is an actual game at this point.
A little bit of joke in there. I like that too.
Exceed my expectations to this day, because this port has just taken a lot of potential money from Sega. This team has just done something down. We have needed them to do for ages. Actually,
and the other thing you guys should pay attention to here. All right, dude, you're gonna have to. All right, I'm gonna have to get on my other device here just because this. More bugs to deal with, but yo, Creighton, put that guy in timeout while I load up my other device here to put you in a bad room full of the bad peoples. All right, let's keep the
Sonic
video going.
And put it on PC. Plus, the team's added a whole bunch of quality of life fixes, such as the whole battle music being able to turn on and off, which is mentally relieving since the Werehog levels are ridiculously long. Plus, the fact that they've allowed us to use both Xbox and PlayStation controllers is incredibly handy. The only downside really is that you need to own the game on Xbox or PS3 to legally own the ISO or game files to install onto the computer, but fans will probably just find a way around that, which is going to lead Xenia and emulators out.
I don't think dude, for real, this is a really well done video. You should be proud of yourself. I can tell you put a lot of work into it, even if it's only like, 4 minutes and whatever. Like, you're still giving it, like, I feel like you put a great amount of attention to the topic and the content that you wanted included in this video, and you even included a bunch of stuff, some more context in the description here, which is good, which is also helpful for getting new viewers to find
donated $20
for
through
people who are searching this stuff.
Can you please do mine?
Sonic.
Yeah, dude, this is really good. This is really, really good. I don't think any real serious feedback. Like, you got right into the content matter. It was engaging. Like, you had a good amount of edits in there, sound effects, like, it all blended really well. Let's see the previous video you did real quick, and then we'll move on here in a second to the next
if they were gambling, I don't think you would ever lose, because this guy has had one heck of a lifetime, from being the life of party in the 1990s on PS1, driving carts and traveling through time, to then being a copycat dumpster fire in the 2000s with the PS2, and then later going into his teenage tattoo phase with Crash on the Titans in 2007 onwards, where Uka got milk and Cortex got abs and Crash finally talks. Yeah, the franchise was in a rough spot until 2017, where he got
nice pacing of that.
Golden days, as you put it, with Crash N-Sync Trilogy that remasters his 3 games on the PS4, and then later went on another driving test with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, that honestly I believe to go down as one of the most popular online Crash Bandicoot games.
And I think the way you structured the topic matter here is really good too. 3 reasons why Crash Team Rumble failed on day 1.
Anyway, but CTR Nitro Fueled had a lifespan.
Hopefully you clearly state what those 3 things are.
Mind-numbingly hard time trials, if I may add. But everyone was eager to know exactly what was next. Well, on the tombstone of Nitro Fueled stood Crash's latest adventure, and I sound like a promotional artist, called Crash 4, standing on its grave literally to steal developers for its own development. And was it worth it? Well, I would say about 85%. Toys for Bob did an incredible job.
I think one piece of feedback here is, like, I would try to make it a little bit clear for each reasoning for the game, because for me right now, you kind of just got into the video and we're just talking about it, but I didn't feel like we got to a point to where it was like, here are the 3 reasons, or we're going to get into the 3 reasons for why Team Rumble failed on day 1. And if you're going to give a lot of backstory, I would just kind of set that up. So I think the way that the videos are structured are pretty good. I would just have more of a good foundation for setting the precedent of what your video is going to be once you get into it. So really explaining exactly what you're going to cover, and having a good layout within the video so that it's really clear from a viewer's perspective what we're going to be, diving into, like what the backstory is that we need to hear, and understanding where each of the parts here kind of tie back to the 3 reasons that you're talking about within the title here. But otherwise, I think good. Like, you have your
faithful and brilliant successors.
You have all the content down. You're really spreading good information. But I think that would just be an improvement point for the videos itself. And then I think you're doing decently well on the thumbnails. Like I was mentioning earlier, I would just try to make them, even more clear. Like, so having like characters, making sure that they're not blurry. Like, you're probably not going to see too many blurry characters on those bigger channels that make content around this. This one, I think you did this one pretty well. And then just being careful with the amount of text and items you have there. You want to keep it to a minimum, but like make sure the message is really clear whenever you create a thumbnail. Less is more sometimes, and I think you found that through some of these other thumbnails that you've done. Like, use your own history as an example. Like, look how simple this thumbnail was. Clear character, and then only 2 pieces of text. Hey, did well. This really easy, clear. You know, that was able to do really well. Versus some of the more busy thumbnails to where it's kind of hard to see what's going on. You know, this zoom in effect, I know that's like a really trendy one, but it's, you know, sometimes it can be a little bit overused, I'd say, and it just makes the thumbnail look a little bit messy. But yeah, I think overall, dude, you're doing a good job. I know you have some shorts here. We won't dig too much into the shorts, but I like how you're kind of marrying Sonic the Hedgehog with Crash. Like those 2 things do definitely go together, so that's great. So I think you're on the right track here with this channel overall. And I think it's good that you're also experimenting with some other superhero stuff, but you're keeping the foundation, the look of your channel. It has a consistent feel to it, like you know what you're going to expect out of this channel, and I think that's really good.
So Sonic Racing Cross,
and then you have some good editing here.
Announced a
you
couple
got
days
subtitles,
ago, randomly
perfect.
At a PlayStation State of Play,
and you're using it full screen.
Admit,
that's
it
great.
Looks good from what I've seen so far. I mean, I haven't played all the.
It would be awesome if you could have got a more clear picture of this that you're kind of showcasing. But
Sonic
otherwise,
racing games in the past,
I think that's fine because people just don't want to really look at blurry stuff. So for you, like, avoid the blurry stuff, and that goes for the video footage too. So something to kind of keep in mind. But overall, dude, really solid channel. Like, for being only a year into this, you have a good formula. You know what you want to post. You know what you want to talk about. You're sharing good informational content, and I think that's freaking awesome. So, you know, kudos to you, SG Reviews. Thank you for being the first person to put your channel in the submission for a channel review. You are absolutely deserving of it, but hopefully that's able to give you a little bit of help for now. I think you're on the right path. It's just going to be more so outside of fixing the blurry stuff, trying to get more content up. Because if you only, you know, get a video out once a month, every 2 months or so, like that's, you're not going to have enough body of work on your channel to get enough notoriety and to get found as quickly. But the more content you have out there, the more chances that you have on getting discovered and having one of your videos blow up. And I think one piece of information or takeaway that all of you guys should be paying attention to is that, you know, to have the right opportunity to, you know, really be able to blow up your channel per se, and that could mean maybe an extra 500 subs or another 1,000 subs within a couple months. It's going to require a mixture of being good skilled at the content that you're making, as well as having like the right thing come up, such as maybe there's a new Crash game and it gets all this attention, it gets all this hype, and people want to know more about it. That could get SG Reviews to really blossom. But that goes for everybody else, depending on the type of gaming videos that you're doing. It's all about being ready to make that content that people are itching and wanting to learn about or see in the masses. So good job, SG Reviews. Thank you so much. I appreciate your submission. Thank you. Really good channel, man. Really good channel. Really good channel. For only 300 subs, he's doing really good. Just careful with the blurry videos and objects. You're good though. You're good though. All right, let's do another Wheel of Names. Are y'all ready for it? I don't think y'all are ready for it. Who's ready for the wheel? Copy. We're up to 77 people on this Wheel of Names. That's crazy. We're gonna shuffle it on up a little bit here. Are y'all ready for another spin? Who's with me? Let me see it in the chat right now. If you don't comment, I think your chances are gonna go down significantly for being picked. I'm just saying. I'm just freaking saying. Are y'all ready? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel, baby. Let's go. Who's gonna be next? Rose. Dude, I've been saying that too much. Too much. Tuck and roll. You are the next channel on Midnight Man's channel review stream. Let's see what you got in your channel here. Tuck and roll. That's a cool name. I mess with that. So no real goal of the channel right now, and hey, that's totally fine. Let's see what you got going on right now.
What's up, guys?
Let's see. 175 subs, 124 videos done so far. Alrighty. And how long you been at this for as well? Since 2020, October. Okay, I'm with you there. And 21,000 views. All right, dope. For you shelf. Got playlist here. A lot of different things here. Popular videos. Some of the stuff that's popped off a little bit. Got your short shelf here. Got your videos. Okay. Gaming channel, subscribe. It's free. It is free. Not on Twitch though. You can't subscribe for free on Twitch. How could they do that? But you can follow, of course. No, you do. Whoever sent donos in, I will be reviewing. Yeah, 19.99. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna. Dude, over a penny. Yeah, 19.90. Is that what like the selections are on the super chat thing? If so, I can update that because 19.99 that works too. I'm good. But yeah, you guys will get reviewed. All right, here we go. New Rocket Wars. Codes make the game broken. Okay. Fortnite with SD Kid. No one knows who that is. My free building on Fortnite. Okay. All right. Peppa Pig plays Fortnite. Okay. So one thing off the bat, you don't need hashtags in your actual long form videos. It's not needed. For shorts, sure, go ahead, knock yourself out, but you don't need that for long form videos. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I will hopefully hear those alerts normal again soon. We had audio craziness earlier, so I gotta figure out how I can hear my alerts better. But yeah, thank you. What else we got here? A lot of other random stuff. I say toy stuff. Okay. Hey, the sense I'm getting is that you're having fun with this. Having fun on YouTube, making good, making content, and I think that's all good. Looks like you've kind of switched over to doing more gaming stuff for the most part. Advent calendar, I don't know what that is. Advent calendar, part 4 or 5. So, I mean, the titles don't really have any, I guess, clarity on what. That's what I was gonna say. God. I mean, it's in a similar boat, Trap. This one's I get it, like you like gaming stuff, but it's a little random at the same time. Like we got Fortnite stuff, we got Minecraft in here, we got like some IRL type videos. So it's all like kind of fun, and there's no real like sharing of, hey, this is some sort of high value content. Like I'm not getting that sense from the channel. It's like more so, hey, I'm gaming, Tuck and Rolls gaming, having fun, and I'm putting it up. Now this one's a bit informative, I will say. How to get Minecraft mods on PC. That's good. That's good stuff. Happy Easter to you, Mooney. But again, if I'm getting the sense a little bit all over the place, and there's no real like thumbnails either here. So maybe you've tried out the thumbnails a little bit here, but red will definitely clash on your thumbnails. Not the greatest choice of text color to use, and plus it's really hard to read in the first place, and it's small. Like imagine seeing this on a mobile phone. Like you're not gonna be able to see it very well. And then a couple of them just have no thumbnails at all. So I don't think you're at the point to where you can start making like super high quality thumbnails, but I would continue to try to attempt to continue making them. Like I think you're on a way better track with what you did here. And then with Fortnite, you have theater mode, so you can always get some nice thumbnails out of the characters in the game, like in the gaming world, using theater mode. So let's check out one of your recent videos here. Let's see what you got going on.
Please like and subscribe so I can get a creator code. I'm on the road to 1K, and if you liked this video, go check out Friend's channel in the description. Today I'm showing you the secret codes for Rocket Wars. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So when you're
not a big deal, but typically you just want to get right into the content instead of like saying, "Hey, subscribe to the channel." Hey, we didn't get any like we didn't get what we needed out of the video yet, and you're already asking to subscribe. That's like me asking you guys to subscribe to the channel, and I haven't fixed my audio issues. Like you guys are listening to a horrible audio, but you're like, you know what, subscribe anyways. It doesn't matter. I don't have to show you guys something valuable. Just subscribe anyways. But yeah, point being is, yeah, don't say that at the beginning. You want to get right into the content.
4729
4729
1836
1836
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
30
I like to see you wiggle wiggle. For sure. You
6
wanna dribble dribble.
530.
You know, riding in my Fiat. You really have to see it.
And look, you get on the vote
Aries
pad,
Metro Royale
you're gonna type in
donated $19.99 through Super Chat.
No,
Review
615
please 3.
615
382
Exactly, Ketsugu.
Got it.
Exactly, man.
4926.
How do you get all these codes?
Hey, you had a little bit of
Yes,
subtitles
I got
there.
them from I just got them. And see, you got the Zappa Ultratron, I mean.
Okay.
You control your friends with all these secret weapons and pretend like
I gotta set
you're a
it's at
you're a
720.
hacker.
Yeah.
You'll definitely want to get 720 up to
You want another
1080p
code?
for
It's
sure.
5698.
5698.
And I can tell you just recorded this on the fly live. So like, you know, there's levels to this. Like this is like a very like intro way to make a video, but like as you kind of evolve a bit for making more content like this, you'll be able to fly through like, here's the code, you'll say it, you know, there's no like lag time with it, and this would be kind of pre-filmed. You film it and then you would do a b-roll commentary over it to say, yeah, this is the number 569-827 and this is what you get. And you can show the, you know, the gun and everything, and you having fun for a little bit, and just keep the pace moving, and then you get into the next code, and then what you get out of that map, and then you would just keep it flowing versus like it kind of being a little sluggish. It's just, you know, it's hard for the viewer to like stick around when it's just so slow, or they'll just go straight to the description and get the codes that way.
Alright, and look what you get now.
But hey, like this is a fun way to do it.
If y'all want some XP,
Oh god, I thought that was my computer. I'm like ripping the chat, guys. It's over.
And you'll get
That was a transition to using some editing software.
type in 777.
My
and you
dog's
get
barking again. You better
large
relax.
XP. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a lot.
Yeah, see, even I want to like, let's see what do you get? What do you
And
get?
stuck and roll on
What do you
my
get?
And I will drop this to you in game.
Oh, 100% never zoom.
Okay.
100%.
Speed code rush. 647. 647.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would definitely take that at least the point of feedback I just said. You know, get this to 1080p, kind of roll through the video a little bit more smoothly. It's kind of just, again, it's recorded on the fly, which is fine for starting out, just to get a feel. But eventually, hey, you can evolve this to like to just be really a commentary overlay, and it'll go a lot faster. Or if you know exactly what the code is, then you can have it kind of shown after you've already put it in, so it just kind of goes a little bit quicker. Or you can just at least edit those typing in parts in. So that it goes a little bit faster. But overall, like, I mean, you're at least showcasing some good value here, which is good. And again, you don't necessarily need the hashtag. Just say what the game is, Fortnite. That's fine. And what else you got here? You had a Minecraft mod video. I'll watch this one real quick.
I'm gonna be showing you how you can get Minecraft mods in on PC. Okay, so what are you gonna do?
It's also in 720p, brother. We gotta get to 1080p, man.
Browser. Right?
Hey, you didn't say subscribe and all that this time. And this video did a bit better too. Yeah, now that my setup is better, bro Zizzle. It possibly can be. Plus, I'm gonna be making these streams a little bit shorter because I felt like in the past I was getting a little burnt out, like doing like 6-7 hour streams, and where I'd just be so exhausted I wouldn't want to do it again for like some time. But if you know we can make the streams a little bit more concise and not as crazy, they'll be more manageable for me to do a bit more often. Yeah. Thanks for the question.
Get Curse4 Jab, download, or if you don't have Overwolf, you can get it on if you have a Mac or anything.
But even the PS5 resolution, it should be like 1080p. I mean, unless he's got an. But like, dude, this was recorded on the computer and it's still 720p. So maybe it's like a render software thing. I don't know what he's possibly doing here.
But it's not really useful. You don't need to. But I mean.
And I would use whatever microphone you had on the other video that I just watched for this kind of stuff too.
Could if you want. And see, it's installing right now. You're gonna click add more content if you want to get all of these mods. They're pretty cool. You got like animations, you got this blender, you got custom entity. I'm gonna install that, okay. So yeah, now I have a mod pack. And YouTube mod pack, you can name whatever you want. You can name it like your name, mod pack, whatever you want. So that's how you get mod pack. But now that you have that, you're gonna open Minecraft launcher.
Okay, I mean, this is not too bad. I mean, especially for, you know, more of a just starting out kind of video. You know, outside of like the quality issues I just touched on, I think one thing you could probably do in the beginning, especially if you're going to do more tutorials and something that I do for my own videos, is, you know, show a little preview of what you can get out of the mod packs that you're showcasing. Like, hey, this is something that you can look forward to. And I think you show probably at the end, you know, what the mod packs look like, but you can, you know, give the viewers a little bit of a sneak preview of what's to come if they follow your guide. So that way you kind of build a little bit of trust early on, showcasing like, hey, this actually will work and will suit what you need.
If that's not even up there, then you have to click latest release. That'll work.
Yeah, I would definitely invest in a microphone.
Enough yapping. I'll see you on this video.
And see, at the end there, that's when you can say, hey, subscribe to the channel and all that stuff, instead of just, you know, leaving. Because people who usually stay to the very end, they're more likely to want to stick around and, you know, continue watching. Just take a quick peek at some of your shorts that you've done.
So, bro, if you think you can beat me, like, subscribe, comment your Roblox name, your Roblox username, and I will battle you, and you will get destroyed.
Is that a threat, bro? Oh, he's using CapCut. So, probably CapCut. You need to make it 1080p. Hopefully that's not copyright. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this one's, see, there's no real way to poll doing it like that. Subscribe if you like this pickaxe the most. Do all if you like that. You could, I don't know, you could probably put something in your comment here, like, hey, like if you like this one, this one, this one. There's a better way to like do that versus saying what subscribe. And in some of these, like this one wasn't, like, you're not giving a shorts viewer much to, I guess, really watch here. You're just saying, hey, just add me. But something like this won't, you know, you're not gonna get that to blow up in the short shelf. It's just not gonna. Oh yeah, that might be copyright. That's why I don't usually watch the shorts too much. What is he drawing here? Okay, this one's, you know, has a little bit more substance to it. I have no idea if this is copyright, actually. Let's, we'll keep it moving here a little bit.
Lava, chicken, Steve's.
Yeah, even for some of the shorts here, they just feel a little random to me, guys. Like, what do you guys think? This, I don't know. It feels like, what is that? I don't even know. And what is this? Please sub so we beat them in subs. Oh my goodness. No, that's not how you get subs. I'm sorry. Tuck and roll, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of randomness going on here, and it feels like you're kind of trying, almost in a way, a little bit begging for subs through your videos, especially through the short shelf. Like, I'm sure you know shorts, you can get get a little bit more views, more people can see them. But like you don't want to use your shorts in that manner. You want to provide something of entertaining value to viewers who might be interested. And then the other thing is just like there's just a lot of I don't know, you got some mixtapes in here, you got some other random videos, it seems like you know, and someone without thumbnails too. Titles aren't, you know, they don't have real clear direction on what you're trying to say. And you know, dude, it's okay. It's totally all right. You know, I'm not gonna like grill you to the bone here. Like you're having fun, which I think is awesome. But if you know want to really beef this up and make it something in the future, you're gonna want to like clean all this up. Like either remove it, unlist it. You maybe don't have to delete it because you might want to watch it again later. I have videos like that myself on my channel. But for some of this stuff, if it just isn't relevant to what videos you're doing now, then it's better to, you know, get rid of it, unlist it. So that way you can have the content that you're most proud of up on your channel to get discovered. And hopefully you'll find kind of what you would like to focus on a little bit. Because right now it's, you know, there's no real, you know, I'm not getting like a lot of like entertainment value or informational value. Like, really outside of this one, I'd say that one was pretty, you know, that had some value behind it. And this one too, I'd say. So if you want to stay in the direction of that kind of stuff, I think that's fine. But yeah, just keep in mind like what viewers might want to see, what's going to interest them, and like have a title constructed to fit that niche. And even this one, the video that did well, like a lot of the characters are super tiny. So there's just some areas that we, you know, can improve on to make it more clear. And then you can also put like which Fortnite update it is too. Especially for those that follow it closely, they'll be interested in probably the version number. Especially once the video gets old, because it'll just kind of drop off anyways after a little bit of time for any of these update kind of videos.
You really have to see it.
Yo, thank you, Game Life, for the super chat. Appreciate it.
$19.99 through Super
Oh, look at that. I
Chat.
can actually turn my monitoring back on.
Looking forward to a review
so that
and
I can
tips.
hear the stuff. All right. But cool. Thank you so much, Tuck and Roll. Appreciate your submission. You definitely got some work to do. But get some focus in there, my friend. If it's going to be Fortnite, you know, stick with that. Fortnite and Minecraft on one channel can be a bit of a challenge. So, but it looks like you're getting some growth with Fortnite. So, hey, stick with it. You know, get some clarity on the types of videos you want to do. Have some direction with that. Don't make them just random. Like playing with this person, like, you know, what's going on in the video? What are you trying to show? What are you trying to like entertain people specifically with? That will, you know, that each video will be a little bit unique within itself. Yes, sir. Bro, it's too long for one review. Oh, it takes some time to look at it. But we'll keep it moving. We'll speed up our review. That's a long review. We good, bro. Yo, Game Life, my friend. Thank you, first off, for the super chat. But Game Life, guys, has previously submitted a channel review, like a long time ago, actually. I don't know, like maybe a year or a couple years ago at this point. But you've gotten some significant growth, so we'll see where you're at shortly in this stream. But yeah, let's actually hit a couple of the super chats here. Thank you, Chaotic Miss, for subscribing to the channel. I, for some reason, can't hear alerts. Let's see what the heck's. Weird. Oh, because I turned off of monitoring and output. Let's do that so I can hear things again. But thank you, man. Thank you. Y'all are for real. And you are too, Game Life. All right, so here we go. What the heck are all these going on here? All right. Mitzville Gaming. And those of you who do the super chat, you can still put it in the form so I can find it a little bit easier. Missed. sometimes things glitch on the YouTube side when going through these things. Okay, alrighty, let's switch it back on over. Mr. Val Gaming, 681 subscribers, 295 videos, really nice. I love playing a variety of games like MMOs, cozy games, and simulator games, and I want to share them all with you. I do casual Let's Play videos, tips, and upcoming features of games that I find fun and interesting. Anything from cozy games like Ranch, Rivershine, Dinkum, to MMOs like Throne and Liberty, Palia, and different simulator games. Okay, so I'm seeing two different camps here, right off the bat from what you just explained. Really enjoy a variety of different games, and while you may not enjoy every game I play, I hope you'll stick around for the ones you do like. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, 86,000 views so far, done 295 videos, and you joined in 2023. All right, good stuff. Casual adventures, Mr. Gaming, and tips. All right. So first off, I really like the look of the channel. I think that the colors and the scheme that you put together here look really nice. It's like the channel banner with your logo here in both spots. I think that looks really good. It's appealing to the eye, so that's a win. Let's look around for the other parts of the channel. You also have channel members. Very good. So you do have a bit of a following here, which is really nice, really solid to see. I got my For You shelf, popular videos that have popped off here, some outliers, very good. Videos that you've done recently, some past live streams, playlists that you've put together here. It looks like for different games, which is really good. That's nice that you've organized those in a nice collective manner. Nubtrap's like, I need a new banner. Like, yeah, this banner looks really nice. It looks really nice. It's good, really well done. And then some of your other favorite channels, which is cool. That's fine. I think you have a really well put together channel page here that makes it clear, hey, like people jumping in, like what they might want to watch, which, For You is great for that. Glad YouTube put in that feature. And then you can just jump into like some of your most popular videos, which is something I've done on my own channel because it helps you. It makes it at least appear that you have more viewership on the channel. And if you have that versus like maybe your most recent videos that might not have as many views as your popular videos, it's definitely a better look. It's definitely a better look to have. So something you guys can also think about for your own channels. All right, so if we go to the video shelf here, let's get a feel for some of the recent stuff we've done. Red Dead Redemption 2 is insanely addictive. Wow, big stream for it looks like, or at least you did a full-on Let's Play for it. And then you did some sim stuff. Yep. Another game.
My money don't jiggle, it folds. I like to see.
Yo, Bruce, really appreciate the super chat. Going crazy with it. Absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, though. We will be reviewing your channel.
Bruce N donated MX $500 through Super Chat. Midnight Man, could you please do a quick review, Game Hub Stellar, with captions on? I'll truly appreciate it.
Captions on? Okay, all right. We'll take a peek. Thank you so much. Alrighty, let's continue. I'm hooked on TCG Card Shop Simulator. Okay. Ranch and Rivershine, tough choices. Which baby horses will stay? Okay. This is interesting. You kind of go from game to game to game, but that's also going to cause the variety in your viewership too. It kind of comes with the territory of being a gamer that plays a variety of games on their channel. One thing I'll say is I think your thumbnails, the look of them looks really solid. I don't think there's really much bad about them, to be honest. Like the elements look in general pretty clear, and I like that the text is big and bold, clear to see. Nothing feels like it's clashing too much. Like this was red text done, decently well, I'd say. So, not a bad job there. But it's nice, big, and I would just keep the text at least the font, the styling, try to keep that a bit consistent from thumbnail to thumbnail, because instead of it being like different in each one, like the thumbnail, like this thumbnail has different text than this one. Like the text styling is different, and it's different from this one and that one. So like at least try to get some cohesiveness with the different thumbnails that you have going on here. Also for some of these, the elements, they're clear. I'd say they're pretty clear. Maybe a little bit dark in this one. Maybe this is where you can kind of up the contrast, saturation, and be able to have these characters stand out a little bit more. I also think, since you're doing a variety of games here, it's not a bad thing that you have your, some of the logos of the games in here, so at least people know what you're playing. So I think that's fine as well. Looks like you also have a series going on here. Oh, no, not a series. I misread that. It's not a series. I thought it was like 37. But you do have some other episodes here for different series that you might have going. So definitely, it's a lot. It's a bit going on here, but I like the fact that you're trying to stick with like the cozy feel, cozy vibe, or the simulator. And I think within those bounds, if you can find a viewer that is interested in both of those, you could get that consistent viewership from video to video. But the problem is some folks might just like the cozy vibe games, and then the others might like just the simulator, and they may not like the other unless they start to like you for you. And usually that comes with doing something specific for some period of time until you can kind of build up that viewership base. And then once you have a more of established viewership base, then you can move on to kind of mixing in some of those other things like simulator. But preferably you'd want to have some sort of main focus instead of it being 50-50. So if it's going to be the cozy vibe, which, hey, that could work. A lot of people like that kind of gaming experience and watching that, then you could have that maybe be 80% and then 20% being simulator, and you can kind of see what picks up. But that'll at least allow you to get a viewer that is interested in something. So that's not too bad. And then Red Dead feels like, I don't know, to me that seems a little bit out of left field because it's not a simulator. It's not a simulator. And it's not I would say that's cozy. It's not cozy. But yeah, let's see what kind of stuff you've been going. Well, before we get into that, I just want to take a peek at what you got going on here for your shorts. Yeah, so shorts. Yeah. You'll be able to. So, I mean, the problem with like shorts like that are set up kind of like this is that, you're not going to really be able to clearly see the bottom. And that's where I'm at right now. I can't even read what's going on here just because of the way the shorts are set up. So it would be typically better suited if either you had like more pointed subtitles that kind of are in more of a short form fashion here instead of a block of text that someone has to read. Like, I feel like I have to read a little bit of a paper here. Or you just have like your commentary. You just talk over this and then you say exactly what you've written out here. And then you can kind of show that at the same time versus here's a picture and talking about it for what you have to do. Show a little bit of a video, show a, talk over what you're doing, make it a little bit more of a live interactive type of short. And, it's a little bit more interesting to a viewer that swipes by instead of having to watch. And plus you have the content focus really just at the bottom, like nothing's happening in the middle here. And then you have the title of the game at the top, which is fun, but maybe that could be, a little bit more scrunched down, maybe not so big in your face. Or maybe they could be flip flop, like put the game logo at the bottom where you don't have to really pay that much attention to reading it. And then the text could be somewhere amongst the video, but definitely it's better to have more visually moving items in your shorts versus stationary, static stuff that, that could be animated or could be shown. That would definitely, I think, propel you more because it seems like you're sharing some good information here, but I think that the delivery of how you want to share that information could be even better. But this is, at least you're sharing something good here. Okay, there you go. You see, you're showing something visually. which is really good. You know, again, it's a little bit chopped off here, but you're getting some success with these, which is good. But yeah. Yeah, the title is pretty clean, I have to admit. It is pretty cool. And at least with this one, it doesn't seem to be, I don't know how, okay, it changes a little bit. Each pattern available in the game will have multiple new variations. Yeah, see, that's at least a little bit better. There is still a bit of text that someone has to read, but at least it stays there for a while to where, like, you know, I can pay attention to what's happening on the video and then watch and then read the text. I don't know. I'm feeling like the text area, something could be adjusted here, but it's not bad. It's not bad, but I think it could be a way to probably deliver the information a bit more dynamically versus just here's text and here's an image in the middle. But, you know, not too bad. But yeah, there's definitely some room for improvement there to where we can see more of what's happening. And typically you want these videos to be as full screen as possible. Like, I don't know about you guys, but how many shorts have you come across to where you just see, you know, something in the middle and like the black border situation? It's extremely rare where I'll see a gaming short come across my feed that looks like that. Very, very rare. And maybe I'm not in the right niches algorithm wise, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys see. All right, let's take a look at one of their videos here, and then we can kind of keep chugging along here.
Hello, welcome in. Today we are we are playing Cinnabunny. It is a new game that was just released recently. Okay. And look at this. You can play solo or you can play co-op. Get it? Co-op. Totally cute. We're going to be playing solo today.
Her voice is so soothing.
What is her bakery name? Oh my gosh, what's her bakery name? Hippity Hop?
Oh my goodness, the vibes are here right now.
Hop. How about that? Hippity Hop. Is that how you spell hippity? I think it's an I. Hippity.
It's a whole hour and a half let's play, it appears.
We'll leave it at that. Hippity Hop. There's got to be a setting to turn everything down. Oh, look how cute this is.
Wow, that is cute.
Talk to Mama Bun.
I'm covering her. Oh, no. I'm going to take myself away. There. Now you guys can see her.
Interact is left. Oh, my God. Look at this. Oh.
This is nice. I like the vibes. Oh, this is definitely the cozy feel.
Just a small abandoned bakery. Perhaps you could give baking a try.
Oh.
I just said I was a baker.
Buddy,
did you? Forgive me. Despite their size, my ears seem to be quite the unreliable pair. I was going to say, it's settled then. You can make yourself at home and do what you must to provide the good buns of Sugar Creek Burrows with delicious baked goods. And then we have hearts, so I'm assuming you have to... Oh, there's a shipping bin, too.
Yes.
What about my family? Sadly, we don't have any other homes available for them, though we do have a talented carpenter in town. His name is Sage. Perhaps you could talk with him. Oh, and one more thing. If you really want to make it in this town, I'd ask my wife, Dawn, for some advice. She always comes up with creative ways to strengthen
bonds. It's not a raspy voice. It's like so...
Okay.
Like, I feel at peace.
So let's look. Is there a map? There is a map.
I feel like you could really have something with the...
That's cute.
The cozy vibe gaming thing here.
Okay, there's a tavern.
And quality is great, by the way. 1080p, 1440p. Sheesh, really good.
Oh, so this is where we meet all the villagers. We haven't met Dawn
Really,
yet.
really nice. This is chill. This is cool.
Our backpack?
And you know, like I've seen it go like both ways, where someone could, stream this. They could record it. It's kind of up to what you find to be successful over time. I'm not going to say that one's necessarily better than the other. I would say like live is definitely like preferred, and what I've seen even more successful. Like if you can kind of live stream the cozy vibe, and then you can repurpose that content. You can make long form videos out of it, and then you can do shorts out of those streams too, which would be good, which is something that you could possibly get in here. And you've done it looks like a little bit. You've done that, but you could leverage it even more. I think what's a good channel as an example I could show you guys here? Someone else that kind of does kind of cozy-ish vibe stuff. And this girl actually went to high school with me, which is crazy, freaking crazy. But she's made a great channel for herself, over 100,000 subs. But she does all sim stuff. And that's not saying you have to do all one thing. Though I know channels that do the multi variety content, gaming content. But like this is just an example of, hey, like you can make some long form videos like that are maybe 10, 20, 25 minutes out of the content that you film in your live streams. Now she does her live streams on Twitch and then kind of brings stuff over. She has done some live streams here, but she mainly does Twitch. That's her place. It's fine, but it all can be on one channel, and then you can see her. She's done like repurpose some of the content that she has made on her streams into these shorts, but you see how there's like a lot of cohesion in what she's doing. It's all like, it all has a nice build to it. And another thing to peep out, instead of the black bars, see what she has here? She actually blows up the foreground or the front of the front image, the front gameplay to be bigger so that you can throw it into the back and then just put a Gaussian blur on it to make it blurry. And you can, it looks nicer than black borders, because black borders is just like, it feels like not high quality. And you can see where she places her text too. So this is just an example of possibly what you could do, but I think you have something good going here, especially with the coziness vibes, cozy games. I just think maybe having some, I don't know how you would want to break this out, because you probably have like different things you're trying to do in each cozy game. But if you can, have each stream or each video stand on its own, I think that'll be fine. As long as there's like cohesion in the games you're playing, I think that's cool. This one did pretty good since you're playing Red Dead Redemption. And is this a repurpose? Is it like, this is a 3-hour stream, and then you had this stream. So I don't know. I'm a little confused to whether or not this is the same video, same stream, like re-uploaded, or if it's a new one. But like, this is an opportunity where like, hey, maybe something really cool happened in Red Dead. Like you could point it out and then make a video out of it. I don't know. I'm not really sure what you might have done here. I mean, you can look, but I don't want the stream to go on forever here. I want to make sure we get to some other streams, some other channels to review here. But I think this is a really nice channel that you have going on here thus far. I would just, be careful about like doing too many different types of games that might stretch out of, what you're trying to focus on, which is like the MMOs, cozy and simulator. Like you might have to kind of choose one of those areas to be variety in, because just in general, it's very challenging to run a variety channel and to grow substantially off of it, because you might have a video that takes off, it does well, and then those viewers that might have subscribed or liked that content, they see your next video and they're like, oh, I'm not really interested in that thing, and then you're looking at 20 views in your next upload, versus maybe compounding on what you've already kind of started to build. So I mean, that's probably the biggest takeaway I kind of picture right now, outside of like all the other stuff I said. Like I think your thumbnails are, I would give them like a solid, if I were to grade them here, I would give it like a solid, like C+ to B- range. C+ to B- range. I think they're good. But like I already said about the text, you work on that, and the elements are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think your thumbnails are actually pretty solid. But yeah, it's just that kind of that next step on kind of like the focus area of what you're being a variety creator, and making sure you're getting an audience, a person that is interested in almost every video that you might upload. And then eventually, once you can grow large enough, then you can take that next step in saying, okay, I want to experiment a little bit more with this content now that I already have a dedicated audience. You already have people that are interested in you. You want to get those people interested first, and then you can kind of do other avenues, other routes to continue your growth and whatever you're trying to do. But yeah, get a little bit of a focus here on maybe the cozy side if that's what you like to do, and you should get a little bit more growth out of that. Let me take a look at the comments here. Let's see. Oh, okay, so the video was chapter 1. That's good context. This thing is all messed up. Let's do that. Do that. There we go. Okay, the video was chapter 1. See, that's not clear to, I think, of a viewer that's coming in. Like, I had no idea. I wasn't sure, but our questions answered on the Red Dead Redemption video. But yeah, that's a little bit messy in and of itself, is to like start a series on stream and then you move it over to a video. So wherever you start a series or a thing, you want to kind of continue it in that spot. I like for long videos like what you're doing, I think it makes more sense is to have streams. I know like people don't always like that. Oh, you may not have a ton of people in the stream to chat with. It's all right. But if you do a stream that's 2.5 hours doing the same thing, first off, you don't have to edit it. It's done and you just, it's uploaded. And streams can also get seen in different areas of YouTube from Discovery. So it works in a similar fashion. And then for your videos, you can have those more like, I don't know, baked down, like I said, 10 to 25 minute videos of what you did in your stream or a segment of that stream that is highlight worthy as its own standalone video. So that way you're kind of, catching all the different types of viewer interest. And even with the shorts, you can showcase a very short segment of something that happened on stream and put it in there, in addition to all the valuable informational stuff that you're showcasing. So overall, Mistyville, great channel. Honestly, you're doing a great job here. You've grown pretty substantially. I think, once you dial in the focus, I think you'll be on your way to good next steps and heights for yourself. Yeah, not a problem at all. I appreciate the super chat and also thank you for submitting your channel. Yeah, we'll show the. Do you guys hear the dog? Do you guys hear the dog? Oh my goodness. You guys hear him barking? Hey, I can turn on the bad sounding audio again. You guys can hear him. I don't want to see he's barking right now.
Now he stopped.
Good dog. Yeah, he stopped. Oh. You guys remember this audio, right? Really horrible. Now that I know how to control it, now it's fun. Yeah, you guys hear. Yeah. Oh, he's barking again. Shut up! I'm trying to stream. Can't focus. Can't focus with the dog. All right. We're going back to the wheel. If you guys haven't already, make sure you submit your channel for potential review. We got 100 of you guys on this freaking thing, which is absolutely ludicrous. But hey, we keep it going. We keep it moving. We keep it going. That's what we do. Let's shuffle y'all on up a little bit here. Okay. Are y'all ready for another spin of the wheel? I know you guys have been waiting long. I know. But here's your chance. Here's your moment. All right. We're going to shuffle it on up a little bit more. All righty. Let's see y'all in the chat. Where y'all at? If you comment, your chances of getting picked go up significantly. I'm just saying. It's just a matter of odds. Spam it up. Spam it up. Let me see you. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. Who's it going to be? Oh my gosh, the anticipation is killing me. It's gonna be Suvik CR. You are the next contestant on Midnight Man's channel review stream. Let's see. Suvik, CR. So your goal is to get 1,000 subs. All right, I like it. That's a great goal. It's a great goal. You're at 112 subscribers right now. You have 205 videos uploaded. You've gotten 44,000 views basically, and you started in 2024, so pretty new channel. Imagine some of those may have come from the short shelf, but we will find out. You got your popular videos here. Nice. For you shelf. Cool. Then you got all of this. Your video shelf. Got your shorts here. A lot of nice similarities in the shorts that you upload, which that can go a nice long way in people tuning into your shorts, because every short is going to have like a similar feel, a similar vibe. When someone stumbles across it and they know you, they're going to be like, oh yeah, this is Suvik, CR's short. Okay. All right, cool. Oh, that light just died behind me. Really? It's dead? The blue light? Oh man, now my stream's gonna look all gray and like horribly ugly. That must not have been charged. I'm gonna charge it. Oh, now it's back. No, it's dead. It is dead. I'm gonna charge this bad boy up. No light, Midnight Man is unwatchable now. For real. USB. Yeah, the USB wouldn't be recognized. I'm just trying to charge my light. Hopefully that doesn't break something here. Please don't break anything. I can't take any more breakages. Alrighty, let's take a look. So Suvik makes Clash Royale content that is fun and bombastic. Well, that sounds quite exciting, actually. Is Xbox back? Yep. Okay. So right off the bat, you don't need hashtags. You don't need the ats in there. Just pull those out. You already got your game title in there, like right here, Clash Royale. You don't need hashtag Clash Royale. Like that is for shorts. The way you title shorts is not the same you title long form videos. So just get that stuff out of there. Video shorts, long form videos need to really have strong standalone titles that will attract viewers to come into the stream. Yo, thank you, I Plug and Play, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. That'll be the last super chat actually, because I'm gonna be careful not to be here all night.
I Plug Play donated $20 through super chat. What's up, man? Big fan of your channel and I'd love to have a review from you. I started my channel in January and been working hard since and loving what I do.
All right. I love that. I love that positivity. We will take a look, my friend. In the meantime, I'm going to turn off. Well, I can't actually turn off super chats myself, but thank you guys. I'm good. We good on the super chats. We good, just because I don't want to go too long today. Because again, I was like I was saying earlier in the stream, I want to be able to pace myself on these a little bit better. So yeah, just no more super chats. No more super chats, so I can get through everybody's today and continue to do the wheel of names. Oops. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no more super chats. Please, no more super chats. Super chats are closed. Super chats are closed. I want to get through everybody. Thank you so much for all those super chats. I do really appreciate it. We'll get to your channels here momentarily, my friends. But yeah, let's get through Suvik's channel here for now, real quickie. All right, let's get a feel for what we got going on here. So we mentioned titles issue. We can work on that. Looks like what's X-Bow? What the heck is X-Bow? I don't even know what that is. Free to play isn't easy in Clash Royale. What I told? What in the world? Hey, you got some views on it, so that's cool. But goodness, that is a mouthful of a title there. Let's take a look at some of your most popular stuff. How about we mix it up a little bit? That was on purpose? Oh, for real. Okay, all right. Hey, that's the people who are into the Clash, maybe, got it. That's cool. That's awesome. So as long as it makes sense to the audience, the viewer that you are trying to attract, keep themselves, or keep the audience, keep that person or those people in mind with how you're titling this stuff. As long as it makes sense to them and you know that, great. Yo, you gotta chill with the spam, brother. That's not how you get reviewed, man. You're gonna have to put you in the timeout room here for a minute. All right, we gotta relax on that stuff, man. Relax on that. That's cool, Doge. See you later. We doing our thing. Yo, what's good, Century? Happy to see you, man. It's been a minute. Hope you're well out there. Yes, goodbye, Doge. But take care. Take care. No, if you didn't mean it sarcastically or anything. We're cool. We cool. Thank you for popping through. See you later, Doge. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at one of the videos here. This one did pretty good, and 936 views in 3 weeks. Not bad at all, my friend. Especially for a channel with 100. Think about it, 100 subscribers, and you got almost 1,000 views in a couple weeks. That's great.
We're not slacking. We're pretty much playing the double wombo combo.
Excellent.
7 elixir evolution cards with Goblin Curse Rage, bro. So there's two kind of things that can go in our favor. Either
dude, first off, nice microphone quality, better than my microphone. So that's a big plus for you. And dude, I like how you got right into it. You got right into what was being talked about in this video, and you're kind of just keeping it moving. Even though it's a longer video, you're trying to show the content right away, which is good.
Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A just go ham on the tower, or worst case scenario, if they have a lot of BD cards, their P.E.K.K.A or Mega Knight's kind of struggling to defend, we pretty much go Goblin Curse and Rage. And guys, on top of that, look at the average elixir. It's just 3.4 elixir. It's not gonna.
I think his voice dropped, Creighton, pretty quick.
Expensive, considering we have 2 7 elixir broken cards on defense and offense when they connect. So, yeah, the whole point is 2 things. Goblin Curse give the win condition. We also have Minor. Goblin Curse, that could work if worst case scenario these don't break through. And it's not even that expensive of a deck, like I said.
Quality's good too.
It's gonna be quite fun to defend. And I think I may just stick with the normal Princess Tower Shove in this video and see how good the claimed Goblin Curse damage amplification is in this video.
Oh, that's good, Doge.
Welcome
back.
Against Eduardo Pires from Gamer Royale. Perfect. We like seeing the Goblin Gang when we're playing Goblin Curse personally, just because,
Hey, eventually, bro, I'd upgrade your webcam. I think that's where you're at this point. Kind of an easy spot, because this one's a little bit blotchy, a little blurry. There's some, relatively affordable ones. There's one... I think it's an eMeet 4K webcam. It's pretty good quality. And it's one that I recommend, or have been recommending to people. It's pretty solid. Why is my dog barking like a maniac? Does he think I'm not down here? What was the one that I bought this one here. Really solid option. And you'll look crystal clear. It looks like you might be using maybe a computer webcam, possibly. I don't know. But this is a really good choice. And I think I also have it available in my Amazon shop, which is linked in the description below if you guys want to check that out. But I have a whole bunch of stuff here. You guys don't have to buy from this page, but it's here if you guys want to get items that I recommend. But if you go here, that same webcam is right here. It's the eMeet C950. Really, really good webcam. So something that you can get in the future for yourself, or something else, whatever floats your boat. But I think that'd be a nice upgrade step for you. Let's see what else is going on here in your video.
You can just lose your whole tower and keep your Tesla alive. If that's what you're trying to do. Is he really there's no way he's actually happy, bro, when I just recounting with the evil Megan.
This is nice though as well. You have some sort of value add here, like the Goblin Curse has damage amplification, so that's for people who are interested in this game. And I think on the thumbnail you had the it was clear what the game was, so people knew. That's great.
So he's just gonna sack a whole tower and tell me he's gonna come back? I don't believe that, man. Wait, why would you go Knight into my P.E.K.K.A? Didn't get that whole idea. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so he definitely was pissed. Now that he's showing his anger now for sure. So I think he's trying to pretty much stall the game. That way he doesn't get
when did I say that? I didn't say that, bro, about her. Run back the tapes. I said her voice is very smooth. I didn't say anything about age. That could also play into her favor, though, too. Look at Bush Camp Dad. You know, he's an older person, but he has a following. He does really well. He has a nice chill streams, chill videos. It's all Gucci.
Fair, man. Do what it takes to win, I guess, at the end of the day. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. I don't want to go Mega Knight in the back, and then he just
it'll be even
all
better, man.
In the opposite lane, so we can.
Because that'll make it look more professional too.
I'm just gonna cycle a rage, or maybe
like everything else looks pretty good. Maybe the phone screen could even be higher resolution too. I'd say it looks like maybe it's a 720p recording, and then you just kind of push to upload in 1080p, or you did a render out of whatever editing software in 1080p.
We're just gonna go Mega Knight the back at this point.
And then the other thing is, I would find a way to get the game audio in there too. So that's another next step. I think all the content wise, it seems good. You know, even if it's 18 minutes, I'm not going to be the full bearer of judge on, you know, if it should have been 18 minutes long, but like, however, how you guys put together your videos, whether it is 5 minutes or 20 minutes for informational videos that require showing the gameplay, if you believe it requires that amount of time to showcase it in the best way possible, then do that. Go for it. It's fine. It doesn't have to, I'm not saying you have to have a 5-minute video. You can't do it 18 minutes. You can do an 18-minute videos. These type of videos have been successful. It's all about making sure you're, you know, concise and you're getting all of the content there that is needed for the viewer in a nice time span to where it doesn't feel like, you know, we're not getting some sort of value add every, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to say every few seconds, but maybe like every 30 seconds to a minute or so, you should be adding something versus going around in circles, maybe saying the same thing or showing the same things. As long as you're continually showing something that is useful towards towards the content that you're trying to deliver, that's exactly what you want in these sort of videos. So this is good. This is good. Just
good.
Get the game audio in there. Upgrade your webcam whenever you can.
I'm supposed to come back from this.
And then probably update the game picture. It looks like it could be. You have an opportunity to maybe make it sharper. If you want a good source for making these videos like super high quality and really nice, there is what is it? Oh my God, I'm blanking on the application right now. It isn't free, but I haven't used it in a while. Oh my God, man, what is the name of it again? Oh my goodness, hold on, y'all. We're gonna go to my channel. We're gonna go to. Because it's in my head. It's right there. It's not coming through to my brain though. Yeah, I'm just gonna look up my video because I don't use this myself all the time, but it's very good. So that's why I like to go back to my own videos and know what the heck I made. Not that one. This one. What's good, guys? This. So what the heck is it called again? Do-on. Yes, Do-on. Do-on. This is an excellent, very affordable software that you can use on Android or iOS, Android or iPhone. You have to pay $10 a year for it, but to get really high quality picture and high quality audio, I find it to be pretty worth it. Of course, you can use your phone and do like regular screen recording. That can do the job, but for some Androids, you don't always get the best of quality that way. But something to look at. I'm not even sponsored by them anymore. I mean, I was for the video, but after testing them out, they were really good. They were really, really good. So something to think about, guys, for stuff like this. Okay, I'll check out one other video that you did here recently.
And obviously we didn't hit the one card we had to hit. What's up, guys? In today's video,
I see you tried to like do a little bit of a sneak preview there. Problem is, it was a little bit unclear what was kind of happening in that sneak preview. Maybe if it was like a closer showcase of the game, like maybe this, probably maybe just this. But again, like, you know, your video picture isn't that clear, so it's kind of hard to zoom in there. You're gonna have a really blurry picture, and that's not gonna be ideal.
Obviously, we didn't hit the one card we had to hit.
But this is the power of, that's also pretty blurry too, the logo. So I would definitely take a peek at the elements here that you're using in your videos. Just make sure everything's very sharp. And if you're recording on I don't know if maybe you said it in the chat here, but if you're recording on certain devices, like even with OBS Studio, you can up your bit rate to make the quality look sharper, make it look better.
He may go for a hog rider. Wait, what if I just go for a giant right now to tank for the musketeer hits?
And I like what you did here too, like showcasing your items that you have, so that way people can see that a little bit more clearly, and then you can blow up the rest of the gameplay a little bit more to make it easier to see. So I think that was a good move.
I'm gonna just zap. So hopefully
and even something like the subscribe button, I probably wouldn't personally have something like that, like constantly flashing in the corner. Sounds like you're really trying to get subscribers, like hard. Yo, my dog keeps barking. He's lost his marbles. It's crazy. Maybe he hears my voice and is like, oh my God, someone's here that shouldn't be here. Bro, it's me. You guys don't hear my dog, but I hear him. But yeah, usually something like this, you can throw in random spots in the video, like briefly, and then kind of just keep it moving, or especially when you ask your viewers to subscribe.
You can try defending, but that's just not gonna cut it. It was Mega Man gonna connect on the left. Let me use lightning here. Perfect, it's a good game. Wow. I don't know his levels. I think they were quite equal for both of us, to be honest. He's a bit pissed, to be fair. That's fair.
And then just be careful with the background audio. Sometimes I'm hearing that getting a little bit loud, and you don't want that to fight with your voice. But I think, dude, in general, really nice put together channel. I like that you have a focus here for some of the stuff that you're trying to do. I think the videos themselves are good. You know, thumbnails aren't too bad either. I mean, they're simple. You know, they're clean. Like you can see all the elements, and I wouldn't say they're too blurry either. Like some of the thumbnails have a bit of you know, some areas of space on the side where it could be filled in a little bit. Like this one looks like a nice full thumbnail. This one says best deck in Clash Royale history. Okay. You guys can still hear the dog? Dude, he's barking like crazy. 2:15. Oh my gosh, it is late for you. Deadly combo. And I think it's also nice that you're using the same text styling. So, you know, when people are subscribed to you and they come across your video that's newly posted, they'll know right away, like, oh yes, that's Suvic's video. So it's always helpful to do and to have. And they pop out too, I'd say decently. They definitely decently pop out. But like, yeah, again, some of the elements, hey, make them bigger, make them easy to see. Like right here, I would say like there's a lot of extra space here, so you can blow these characters on up, make the thumbnail nice and full, so that you don't have like a lot of you know, empty space there. Make it easy to see, and then just, you know, no blurry elements, man. That seems to be a trend this stream, is the blurriness. And I know it might be difficult to get some of these images in high quality. You can always try to up the sharpness, which can help a little bit, but if you have like a base image that's too blurry, it's gonna be hard to make that work. But yeah, dude, your thumbnails are not bad at all. In my opinion, I think they look pretty decent. You know, you're not overdoing it on them, so yeah. Thank you for your submission, Suvic. Hopefully, yeah, it looks like you have something similar going on your short shelf, so that's great, dude. That's absolutely excellent to have. That way it all kind of mashes together pretty well. And it looks like you do some streams here too. Stream thumbnails, maybe I'd make a little bit better. Like you have these ones with like the bunch of the bulk of text there. That's kind of hard to see. Honestly, like if it were me, I would remove that text that you see here. That's really hard to see. And then just blow up the OK button. And then like bring down the free to play. So that way you just see free to play and then the OK button. And that's really all you need there. And then you have free to play also up at the top where the blue section is. But otherwise, not too bad on the thumbnails. A little bit harsh on the eyes, I'll say, color choice-wise. A little bit kind of like, but it stands out at the same time. So it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. All right. I want to keep it moving here. Appreciate your channel submission. Thank you, Suvik. You are a G. I'm going to knock through another couple of the super chats. We have a few to go through. So I want to get some of these going. We have Shuka. Let's see if they want me to watch. Echoes are the worst. Yep, that was their comment on the super chat. They sure are. They caused me great pain, and they did. All right, this channel is Shuka, the Orca Games. Looks like we have like a My Little Pony theme. Okay. All right. I'm a variety Twitch streamer who plays a variety of games. I am mostly a My Little Pony content streamer who streams with my friends and boyfriend. Cool. On this channel, I mostly post my VODs from Twitch, clip, compilations, and shorts from funny moments from a stream. That's cool. Like, this is like the perfect way to run some of these China channels. Like, you're having fun, right? You don't want to make it too worky. But like at the same time, yes, you want to grow. So it's always like striking the right balance, but starting off with just having fun. You know, you're with your friends, you're making content that you like. It's all about like, what's the type of content that you would like to have more of a focus on. And then you mixing in some of the other stuff at the same time so that you don't get like super bored posting the same freaking game all the time. So that's always a little bit of a challenge, but it's, you know, a worth it struggle to fight when you're having, you know, so much fun uploading, you know, videos like this. So that's really cool. All right, so they're at 253 subscribers, 471 videos. Got a channel trigger there, cool for you. And the channel trailers are honestly pretty good to have still, because you can showcase a video that you like the most, that you want viewers to see when they join. So that's always awesome. That's good, All Clutch TV. How you doing, my friend?
Riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
All Clutch TV donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Kenny, what's up, bro? I hit you up on TikTok and there are DMs. Do you still do consultations?
I do, yeah. I'm very close to releasing something organized with that very shortly. But yeah, I do them. I'm just not on TikTok. That's the problem. I'm not on TikTok really. I mean, I'm on there, but I don't really look at DMs on TikTok. I don't look at anything really on TikTok. But I should. Remind me. I will take a look. And if I don't see you there, like, tell me on Discord or something. Just at me. I don't mind that. I mean, if they're this kind of super chats, it's fine. But like any super chats for like channel reviews, I'm like, I can't do those anymore. But yeah, gift super chats are I mean, obviously are totally fine. But I appreciate it. Echoes are funny. Stop it, Kokomo Gaming. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to me, man. Oh gosh, pain, straight pains. All right, let's take a look here. Golf ball mates, or my golf ball hates me. Golf with Friends, part 56. Painkillers. Golf with Friends, part 55. Make sure to win. Okay. I'm back with Friends there, part 2. These kind of games are scary and weird. Mince hints in Poppy Playtime. Okay. Why is this game so weird? Okay. Making Progress, Warframe Part 2. Okay. This is hard game. Pico Park 2 Part 1. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like, you know, you're uploading the long hour or whatever, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour even Let's Plays, and a lot of them, like, and like a short period of time, like you just kind of, you know, you splat it all out, right? It's all out, all the videos, all the content at once. Like, look at this, 13 days ago, but you posted every single Let's Play. Like, there was no break. You posted 2 different games on the same day, multiple Let's Plays, instead of like spacing them out. So I've said it in the past a little bit to on these types of streams. You know, it is good to film in bulk, you know, have these videos ready to upload in a quick succession, but not this quick. It's a little bit too fast, way too fast. Like, you could have separated it out like a few days apart, like 3-4 days apart at a time, or even a week. Like, you could have separated it out like that, especially for a game that isn't brand spanking new. Now, if it is a brand new release game, my recommendation is always to film a ton of the game, like film like 2 hours to 4 hours, depending on how long the game is, so that you can have as little parts as possible. This is if you're not streaming it, of course. You'll have as little parts as possible, so maybe like 4 or 5 parts all together at the end of the series, and you can post that up, versus having a massive mega load of series or of episodes in the series. Like, you know, if it is a series that does require going that long, then it sounds... Yo, thank you, Science Sight. Welcome back to the membership squad, my friend. You are a long-term member. You have the golden badge of honor. We're proud. Hope you're doing well, though. Appreciate you for stopping by, my friend. But yeah, there's a lot of episodes. Like, at this point, like, probably each video could find a way to maybe stand on its own and have some substance to it. So, like, full team is back. So I guess that I imagine like there was some separation there, but you know, people who are following along, you know, that'd be good. They probably understand what's going on. And then you have one video here, it's all chaining it up. You know, not sure where we're going with that one there. Like, chaining what up? What are we even talking about? So it almost feels like some more effort could be put into the titles here for what you're doing in each of these videos. Like, it just seems like whatever came to your head, you put on for your title, versus, yeah, of course, Sign. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Yeah, versus it being, yeah, if you guys need to go to sleep, please do that. Yeah, if your channel gets reviewed, just come back through the VOD. I'll keep it up, even with the audio issues. I'll keep it up. It's all good. But yeah, it just seems like some more thought could be put into some of these titles, like rock and roll. Like, what are we getting into there? So this is when, you know, I break out the good old, okay, let's see what other people are doing with a similar game. So like Phasmophobia, for example, we can just do a good old search up and see what kind of stuff is uploaded on this space. Markiplier can get away with this, by the way. He can say goes hunting with the boys. He can absolutely do that because he's got famous people who are in these videos with him. So you can't copy Markiplier. He's an excellent YouTuber, like OG, awesome, funny. Those are the other elements as well that make him so great. That, you know, things that we could work on to grow our channels, of course. But yeah, you can't really copy that kind of styling because, you know, he's Markiplier. He's big. He's made it. He can title a video anything. He can title it poop, and it'll get lots of views. That's just where he's at. But if we keep going down here, let's see what else is here. Like, you know, titles like these, like the Ultimate Phasmophobia Easter event. Like, they're showing some sort of value in the video that viewers can take away from, versus just like watching a straight up, you know, long Let's Play that they might not get a ton out of, depending on what's in it. We'll take a look in a sec, but this is just like in general, like as an example exercise you can go through to see, you know, how you should be titling some of your videos, depending on like what other folks have done in this space. I'm trying to see like an example of like kind of like the Let's Play kind of vibe. I guess this could kind of work, like getting perfect games on Insanity mode. I think that's a great example. Like they're doing something that's really difficult to do, and they're showing it in the video, and they're explaining it, and thumbnail looks nice and all that stuff, of course, too. But like if you're thinking about title wise, this is a really good example. Like it's something that had a little bit of thought from the video perspective to the title spot. And that's, you know, probably the other element here is that you have to have a good video idea from the foundation. Like before you even go set foot into playing with your friends, you need to know like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna try to accomplish so that I can meet this title that I'm trying to fit. and you know, it'll tweak from there. But like that's kind of the idea. All right, let's take a look at one of your videos here real quick, and we'll keep moving. Hey, yeah, we keep it like this, my friend. Sleep is for the rich.
Patrons, thank you guys for your constant support with my content to help make it better, and to support me on my YouTube channel and my Twitch by following me or subscribing to me. If you'd like to help support my content,
this kind of, well, first off, microphone is way too low. So we're going to want to up the gain on the mic if it is low. And yeah, it's just really low. We can't really hear you that well. I have to blast this to hear it. And I don't, you guys are probably having a hard time hearing it too. But yeah, something to fix. Also, these kind of things are great to typically include at the end, like the Patreon, the subscribing, all that stuff. You know, you can mention that later, you know, once you get through the content, because people who are new to your channel, if they join and they see this, they're like, what the heck is this? This is not what I clicked on for, or they'll have to just skip ahead versus just like getting right into what they clicked on for to watch. So something to keep in mind. Like we're 25 seconds in, going to 30 seconds, and you're still saying, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe.
and I hope you enjoy the video.
So we got to about the 33-second mark to where we got into the content.
Toxic.
And also, for these kind of videos, it's good to have a brief explanation either from you or maybe you do a voice B-roll commentary. You overlay so your voiceover this just to say, hey, this is what we're going to do in this stream or in this video. This is the goal. This is what we're trying to accomplish. So that way, you know, it's just not starting out like this.
Join call.
Where it's like really random in the beginning. Like I don't know where we're at. I mean, I know it's part 11, but even with each part, you should kind of set the premise of what's happening in this part. What the goal is. So that way, it's, you know, there's some stakes involved. Like the viewer has something to watch to look forward to. Is the idea.
There we go.
Yay! I was like, why were you not? I was like, why were you not joining the call?
Sorry, I was like finishing up a conversation with Blitz. I was just kind of shooting the shit with him while I was grinding for a mod in Warframe.
I have nothing in my.
What mod? It's called Synth Charge. Basically, last round in your magazine deals triple damage. And I need it for a very specific weapon.
Just thought I'd pop in.
Is it one of those weapons where you're always shooting the...
Markiplier's humor is unmatched.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too. I'm doing the loadout because my loadout's not here for some stupid reason.
But yes, it is one of those weapons where, like...
See, what else happened in the video that can move it up a little bit?
There's some Haunted Mansion vibes.
So it looks to be like a repost of the stream. So, you know, we see the chat here and everything. That's what these videos are. So they probably stream it on Twitch. That's what you said here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, you can have a... Like, if you just want this to be your repository of streams that you do, I mean, that's okay if you want to go that route. But if you really want to take this channel somewhere further, you want to have some sort of, you know, stakes, yes. Goals, yeah. But those need to be filmed during the stream, and then at least you can take segments out of it and then make videos versus like you're just taking the whole stream and then re-uploading it. Like some people are probably, you know, they're cool with that, they're into that, But if you really want to take things further than that, it's really nice to be able to have like complete videos that people can watch. And in the streams on Twitch, those are always there too. I mean, those who have access to Twitch, of course, which should be most of y'all, but yeah. That's just me, I guess. You know, I would have like full videos here versus just full on like reposts of the streams. Because, you know, for someone to watch all of this, like, and not had been there, and brother, relax, dude. Gotta give you the boot as well. But yeah, for someone to, you know, thank you, Century. I appreciate it, brother. So yeah, to someone to not watch this video live when it is a live stream, yes, it's a thing, but it's typically better suited like in the live stream shelf versus like just uploaded as a video, if that makes sense. You know, like your videos should just be standalone as much as possible. But you know, this can work, but I would say it's very challenging to grow like this, for sure. For sure, like if you want to get to like 1,000 subs, for example, that would be really hard. You know, only doing content like this, and then you have like a lot of parts as well, so that adds to the complexity versus like having full videos with these different games that you're playing versus like full live stream re-upload. Because what it comes down to is like an effort thing. Like you just ripping the stream down. Like looks like your shorts kind of repurpose that, which is good. A lot of playlists here, so that adds even more confusion in my book. A lot of playlists, like a lot of different games, so I get it. Like some of these playlists have one video in them, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, chill, guys, chill. Yeah, if they're repeat offenders, just put them in like 5-minute timeout, 10-minute timeout, just keep it going. Yeah, like a lot of these just don't even have that much content in them, but you made like I would clean all of this up. Like what are the things you're most focused on for this channel, and make playlists out of those. Like what are those games that you're trying to showcase? Like you could even loop them in like the horror games. If they're full on series, then sure, you can keep it as like, I don't know, if like Phasmophobia, for example, like that was all over your channel, and I don't even see the playlist for that. And if I wanted to find it, I'm gonna have a hard time finding it because there's so many other playlists if it's even here. So I think that just needs some work, to be honest. Just too much here, too much just chaos, it feels like. And it looks like you have a different VTuber models.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful.
I think, you know, something like this works pretty well.
Wizard of Oz.
For like your styling of your channel. Like you have
Dice also clipped you.
You have the pony looking thing, so like this does look like a pony, so I think that fits well to kind of make it unique and go with your vibe of your channel, which is good. So yeah, I think the effort level needs to kind of increase from based off of what I'm seeing here. And you put in your Twitcher. Every post, I mean, even with these posts, like you can point people to your Twitch, but to post that you're live every single time, I don't know. You know, you can use this probably for more things. Eventually, I'd say. But yeah, honestly, it's like an effort level thing. Really understand and know what you're trying to have a stream on and what kind of videos you would hope to get out of your stream, and then put those videos for themselves on your YouTube channel versus putting full-length streams set up there, you know. And then work on your titles, like give those some more thought, and that ties to the videos that you're trying to make for your channel. Because you'll have a good video idea, you'll know what you're doing on stream, then you'll have a good title to get out of that versus you're just playing with friends and you just need to come up with some random title real quick so you can post up your live stream VOD. You got to put a bit more effort into the content that you're trying to put up there. And I'll show this channel again because it's not exactly like the kind of content that you're doing, but what Sarah Kendall, again, like does her streams on Twitch. She does all her streams on Twitch, but look at the difference here. She does like full videos on her YouTube channel. Full videos. That's what she's doing. You know, nice, easy to read and see thumbnails as well. Nothing looks crazy or clashing. Like it looks nice. It looks good. Colors pop, all that stuff. But like the point is, like, she's got like focus, like The Sims 4, but every starter home is a random budget. Like that was what she was doing on her stream. She took a clip of that, edited it together, and now she has a full-length video from her Twitch stream on her YouTube channel. That's a nice, solid video, and people are, look at this, she's crushing it. And that's why I'm saying what you're doing now, like, yeah, you can keep doing it, but you're not gonna grow fast, if at all. It's gonna be very slow roll, very, very slow. So I don't really want that for you, and there's better ways to get growth if you're looking for it. So just a little bit more effort is needed on those fronts that I just explained. But thank you so much for your submission, Shuka, the Orca Games. I think you have a relatively decent channel, but I would work on those bits first before we get into like, upping the quality and like microphone and, getting a high quality VTuber avatar, all that stuff. Like that'll come later, but I think you gotta work on the core of what you're trying to build on the channel before you kind of move forward in future directions. So thank you. Cool. All right, we got to do a wheel of names, right? It's been a minute. We'll do a wheel of names here. How many people we have on this thing as of now? We have 118. Goodness, guys. You guys are crazy. Crazy with it. Crazy work. All right. Are y'all ready? We're going to shuffle this bad boy on now. Who we got? Who's it going to be next? Stinky Samurai wants to be next. John wants to be next. 4 people. Okay, we on it. We on that. We on the super chats. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yo, thank you, Vidar, for the support. I'm glad you enjoy the OBS tutorials. All right, here we go. It's gonna be Blood Rain Miria. Wow, they were chatting. See what I told you guys? If you're chatting it up, it's good. Sticky Butter Games, good to see you. I'm glad we got a lot of people who have been around the channel for a minute coming through to the chat. I appreciate y'all. Blood Rain Miria, you are the next contestant on Midnight Man Channel Review Stream. But see what I told you guys? If you do your chatting in the, you got to get your chatting in, and then you'll get picked. Look at that, like clockwork, like magic. All right, Blood Rain Miria, Cocoa Chocolate, Fortnite. Oh my goodness, Fortnite Gamer Mom, I love it. Use code BLOOD in the Fortnite shop. Come on, guys, use code BLOOD in the Fortnite shop. Y'all know what to do. Get with it. All right. Let's see. I wouldn't put links in here, no point, because they don't work. Someone's gonna have to copy it. I mean, you could keep it there, but there's a link section on YouTube. You can do that within your settings, in your YouTube Studio dashboard. You can put links in there to be on your homepage or in your, what do you call it? About. Yeah, your links. Yeah, you put your links there, but okay. Well, I digress. Oh my goodness. And I got the Cash App links there. We got all that. But yeah, links can just stay here, honestly. You can add more links, and you know how to do that already. But no need to put in description. It just bloats it up. And this is the place where it's good to say, what you do, what you're interested in. So I'm getting, you like, obviously Twitch. That's where you're probably streaming. You're on Xbox. You're a Cocoa Chocolate. Yeah, we got all that. And then some of the games you like to play. That's a long list of games. I was going to say, it's a long list of games, a lot of fun games, but I definitely see that those are the games you're interested in, and that's totally cool. Let's see what you got going on here. GTA 5 Online, teach me how to drive. That's your channel trailer. Cool. You got the For You shelf. You got the videos going on. Shorts. All right. Good. Yeah, good stuff there. I like the setup. What else do we have here? So no thumbnails. No thumbnails here, it looks like. No thumbnails. They spelled legends wrong? Oh yeah, they did. Good catch. Got good eyes, guys. Good eyes. Better than mine. That's why I have glasses. Alrighty, let's see. In the end, I'm losing it all. I never see you, so be free with no gamer Nira. And it keeps going. The mom's streamer. Okay. The title is definitely very long. Like you went to the max here. And it looks to me like this would be very hard to read too. So a little bit of a secret tip for y'all. Readability. This is one tool that Roberto Blake showed on one of his videos or streams, and it's been very helpful. Let's go readability checker, and then yeah, here it is, WebFX. So what you guys can do, you can go to this website. It's WebFX readability checker. You can put your title in there. You can see how readable it is. And you can see that this is decently readable, but in my opinion, it's still pretty long. But yeah, you definitely want something in the green, which this is. So at least it reads like a sentence. So I'll give her that. But it's definitely still a pretty long title. But it's all right, you know. But this is something you guys can use to see the readability of your title, so that it is understandable by most people, because you want it to be understandable by most people. All right, let's take a look at the video. Oh, that's copyrighted for sure. Why such a short video for a long form video? This, like, again, we need videos, guys, that stand on their own, solid videos that people can watch that are of substance. Like, now we're on the other side of where we were for the last channel that we reviewed. The last channel, they put up very, very long videos, like stream uploads, re-uploads, but they weren't like wholesome, full videos that just could stand on their own. There wasn't effort involved there because they were just ripping their stream from Twitch and then just uploading it. And now we're just clipping something real quick in Fortnite and uploading it. Like, there's no real effort involved there. Like, and this is why it's really hard for some folks to grow, because they're not putting in the amount of work necessary to really reach a higher status on YouTube. And that's that plays into it. Like, we got 15 seconds, 15, like, these are shorts. And even like as a short form video, like, unless it's, let's say like that emote is brand new or something, or you're showing something new in the game, that doesn't have a lot of effort behind it either as a short. Like, a lot of the great shorts you see either have something crazy happening in the gameplay, or they're explaining something, showing something, and they have some nice commentary over it with subtitles that look nice and easy to read. And it's full. There's no black borders, not that kind of stuff. So, like, just right off the bat, not a lot of effort put into the videos. They're just like screen capping something and then just putting it up. Which is cool, it's fun, but it's not gonna attract a larger audience. That kind of content, like, unless you're really showing something crazy or insane. And then here we have a 10-hour stream video upload. That's insanely long. That was a couple years ago, but like, we went from like one extreme to the other. Long streams. All the way to videos that are too short. So this is where it gets into the effort. Like, I won't go further than this here, because we just need to, like, you gotta get more of an idea of, I don't know. You need some unique content here. This should not just be copy, rip, something easy, upload, because if you don't put any effort into it, then that's exactly what you're gonna get back. Nothing. You're not doing nothing, so you're not going to get anything back. That's simply put. Shorts, cool. The shorts don't seem to fully jive with the long form videos. Kind of, you know, a little bit diverse, I'd say. A little bit all over the place. Some like screen record stuff here. So not too bad, not too bad. But, you know, it's good that you're posting this stuff up. But there should be, you know, a similar feel with all the shorts, right? Like some of them have different like looks. So like we already touched on black borders. It's bad. This one's kind of random. You know, it doesn't really fit towards gaming anything at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's like, I'm gonna throw that video out and cherry pick and maybe it'll blow up and get viral. Like that's kind of what I felt from that. Like these are all like, at least what I've seen thus far, like viral shots. Like here, let me just throw this up real quick. Let me put it together. Not put too much thought into it and hope it blows up. That was kind of crazy, wasn't it? Like what's happening on this side?
You know what makes me feel pain? When us small content creators put so much work into our videos and try to make them so entertaining, we get minimum of 300 views and then like in a maximum of 500. But these girls on TikTok just smile and get 100K. If you guys agree with me, comment down below and follow me.
Interesting. How much work are we putting in? Oh, I'm sorry, Blood Raid. I know I'm kind of cooking you here. You're getting absolutely slayed. But we gotta give it some thought. You're having fun. I think that's awesome. And you can continue doing this like how you have it set up. If you're just trying to have fun and you don't really care about the numbers. But if you're trying to like really get to 1,000 subs, 1,500, 3,000, 5,000 subs, like if you're looking to up to those levels, you're gonna have to get some thought in and put some effort in. It's gonna be highly necessary. It's gonna be highly necessary for you to get in there. And I don't know, you can, your goal, let's see, what's your goal here? I don't see the goal. Oh, Blood Rain. SSG, don't talk to me. Oh, man. Hey, we all got work to do, right? We all got work to do. But I'm trying to, like, you know, help pave the wave a little bit here.
Oh, my fucking God. This thing.
Oh, God. A curse word. What is going on here? I can't even see.
You ugly motherfucker!
See, in these kind of cases, you can put like a little stamp in the beginning of these shorts to say, "Hey, this is what's about to happen." Like you can be like, "Here, like, chick is going to get scared out of her mind." That's an example, but and then you kind of get into the video. You don't even have to say it. It doesn't have to be commentary, but just something.
Oh my fucking God. This...
You know, like something to get it going there. So, yeah, Creighton, you're on the money, my friend. You're on the money. We all started at zero, even myself. I started at zero. I used to do gaming videos, kind of like, you know, what you guys are doing. I had a mix of gaming stuff, vlogs, you know, random short form videos that just didn't make sense. And they were all slowing my growth. They all slowed it down. Like if I had figured a lot of this stuff out much sooner than I did, then man, I would be way further ahead. Like I'd probably have 400,000 or 500,000 subs at this point if I was doing the right things. I put my energy and efforts in the wrong places a while ago, you know, early on. And I had fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of good vlogs I made. A lot of fun gaming videos. I even did series like that. I did like Quest to Prestige series that had like 50 plus episodes of me playing Call of Duty. I did all that stuff. But like long term, some of the things just didn't work. Which is why I'm trying to help you guys along your way to make sure you have that focus. Like that's, if you guys can just nail down having a clear focus and audience that you want for your channel, or person you want to attract, or group of people, for example, if you have that in your head and you make valuable content in that area, whether it be highly entertaining or educational, or you're showing how to do something in the game or the type of games, if you're showing something within at least a category, and you're not just playing anything and posting anything under the sun, and your channel has some cohesiveness to it and synergy amongst the videos, shorts, and streams that you have on the channel, then like that's how you make it. That's how you can get some solid growth. You can easily, with this advice, get 5,000 to 10,000 subs easily, but you have to put in the work. You can't do low effort stuff. You have to give your pieces of content for that audience you're trying to attract some thought. You have to give it some thought and put time in to make good quality content. It's no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts, guys. And I'm getting the sense for a lot of the videos I've watched today, we're trying to make, easy shortcuts, or you're just new, of course, that's fine too. But some of them are like, I'm going to put this up and hope it goes viral and not put too much time or thought in it. Like, you're not going to get 1,000+ people to watch your stream VOD that don't even know you from a video. Like, that would just be weird. Like, what if I posted this stream as a video? Be kind of strange. Like some channels, depending on how it's structured, that works. But for many channels, it's just not like you want to follow a certain kind of path to success. And having your video shelf with solid videos, not 15-second videos or 10-hour videos, depending on what it is, that's the way to make things better. Bro, when I post my shorts, they be mad blurry for some reason. Y'all have that problem? Hey, some of you guys do have that problem. I mean, it depends on what you're recording, how you're recording, because then you're blowing probably a 1080p image up to be in horizontal format. So depending on where and how you're recording, you want to get as many pixels as possible. So if it's usually with the shorts, you could probably get away with recording in 1080p, but your bit rate and quality has to be high enough to where you can zoom it in and it doesn't look a mess. So a higher bit rate usually does the job there. So instead of like a 2500 bit rate, maybe try an 8000 or 10,000 bit rate for your recordings, or even higher. You really want it to even be higher for recordings. Even this stream right now is in 12,000 bit rate. Because if I had it in like 6,000, it doesn't look as good. It looks blurry. So that's just an example. And in any elements that you guys find online, you want to make sure that those have the right pixel resolutions too. So having those in 1920 by 1080 or somewhere in that ballpark. Of course, the element isn't going to match that perfect, like exactly, especially if it's like a square element. But you want those to be of higher pixel quality, like 700, 800, 900 plus. Like you don't want to find a 300 pixel item on Google or image and then try to use that in your shorts. Of course, it's going to look really blurry and it won't look good when you blow it up. Yes, shortcuts come at a price. Thank you, Century. They sure do. They sure do. You have to put in the right amount of effort. If you want to grow, you gotta do what it takes to grow. See what other channels are doing in your space, like in the games you're interested in. Just research. Just look it up. Look it up. We did it here on stream. Look it up. See what their quality looks like. See how they're organizing their content and delivering it. Like see what they're doing. See what's happening on a highly successful channel. Like I can give you some tips and tools here, but then it's going to take effort on your guys' side beyond this stream to really nail down, how you can make your videos better. And that's a great step, is looking at the space you're in to see what other people are doing, to see how their delivery is, how their quality matches up to yours. Watch their video and then watch your video to see how it matches up. And that can give you some great telltale signs of where you need to improve so that you can also get a piece of their audience. I hate to say it like that, like, oh, I need to get their audience, but you want to do unique things at the same time. Don't just copy exactly what they're doing or the types of videos. Like, do your own thing. Like, you're your own person. Don't copy, because that also is a shortcut. And shortcuts are no bueno. Alrighty, I think there's a couple other super chats I wanted to get through here. All right, let me knock out these super chats. All right. All right, up next we have Mirai Plays. They have 61 subscribers, 36 videos. All right. What you got here? Gamer who loves to stream, not a streamer who just plays games. Interesting. All right. Okay. Welcome to Mirai's Den. Grab your snack, sit back, relax, and game on. Yes. Got your Twitch linked here. Pretty clean description. You joined December 10th, 2011. Cool, 26,000 views. So you've been at this for a while. I wonder, though, have you been posting that long, though? Or maybe you unlisted stuff, which is totally cool, too. You're trying to clean this up. Or maybe you're just watching the stream and you heard what I said about don't have a lot of mess on your channel and get rid of that stuff, because that can hurt you. That can hurt you guys. Like, I've had videos where they've done very, very well, but they just don't match what I'm doing on the channel today. So I bite the bullet and I get rid of it, because it's about long-term success, not trying to keep past short-term successes up on the channel. You know, you want the long-term thing. Yes, nice, absolutely nice description. Very good. What else we got here? You got the videos, past live streams. Okay. Interesting. Playing Black Myth Wukong. Dude, my dog is losing his marbles. BGMI 3.4 update. Got it. Sun Wukong will never return. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, that has some meat in it. And you got your popular videos here. Honestly, you don't really need a popular shelf, because you just don't have a lot of videos yet. So kind of a not necessary point, because your popular videos are going to be just the same as your regular videos. But yeah, that's something small, but you don't really need that there. Dude, my dog's going nuts. It's going bananas. Like, what are you barking at? What are you barking at, dude? You guys can hear the dog. You guys hear the dog? He's loud, man. I think he hears my voice and it doesn't know that it's me. He's like, where's my owner? Where's Midnight Man? Where's Kenny? I hear him, but I don't see him, so I'm just gonna bark until he finds me. Crazy dog. You guys will see him at the end of the stream. All right. Yeah, again, same deal. You don't need ats, all that stuff. Typically in these, unless you played with somebody, then that's fine. That's cool. That's why they gave that ability. But typically you don't really need that, especially like channel your size. I don't know how much like you'll get out of that doing it like that. But yeah, not. I know, dude. I have a dog cam upstairs, but I haven't figured out how to necessarily connect it to the stream. I'm sure there's a way. I could figure something out. I don't keep him down here though. You know, I got to keep this. I have allergies, so I got to be cognizant of that. Got to be mindful, guys. All right, so you have Black Myth Wukong walkthrough, Black Myth Wukong Elder Jinchi boss fight, yeah. Valorant the Millie superpower. Okay. All right, so you know different stuff here. You're experimenting, many months apart, I might add. So like it's not bad to like kind of do this stuff early on to get a feel for what you're doing, but you know this stuff has been up for a few months now, and it's you haven't continuously posted other stuff to kind of get a feel for what you might want to post. So you got Black Myth Wukong, and then looks like some sort of type of reaction type of video. Thank you for subscribing, appreciate you. And got the shorts here, cool. Can I beat Devil May Cry in my first try? This boss cannot be defeated. Black Myth Wukong. In search of true beauty. Okay. Yeah, definitely a lot of different streams going on here. Yeah, same thing with hashtags. You don't necessarily need those, especially in streams. You don't need that. Thumbnails aren't too bad, but they're, you know, some of the elements are just clash, a little bit hard to see fully. So like over here, like Black Myth Wukong logo, it just, that needs to be the white Black Myth Wukong logo so that it can be easier seen. It's just so hard to see there. Thumbnail though itself is not too bad. It's okay. A little bit, you know, clashy here. I think what you did for day 7 here for this thumbnail is better because you can see the day 7, and then you have, you know, your text, and then you have the name of the game that's all in there, so that's good. But yeah, definitely a little bit clashy there. But there's probably some other things we can work on before we continue to improve the thumbnail. Let's look at this game here. Oh, we got... Welcome, we're here. So yeah, this is just a live stream.
I did not know that. Hey, here's the red ops 17. I think I have almost 17.
So one thing I'll say, you want to balance out your mic audio with your game. So that's a little bit unbalanced. So just kind of have your mic going into the green, and then your game audio, you know, have that going into like the lower yellow, upper green. You don't want that to be too loud, so it's all nice. You don't want them to be the same. Because right now the game audio is pretty loud, and then when you speak, I can't really even hear you.
Okay, I got down.
Like, it's really loud. It's like distracting from the rest of the gameplay. From the stream. Yeah, so you can't hear him at all. I hear him talking, but he's not. Yeah, you're gonna have to fix that. You're gonna have to fix that one for sure. And I think the premise of your title is good. Can I beat Devil May Cry in my first try? I think that's cool. So like you know, you don't want to die, I guess. Yeah, can you do a full run? I think that's good. Game quality is really good though. I think that looks good. 1080p 60. And if you guys can, 1080p 60 is absolutely the standard, especially for gaming videos. You gotta have 1080p 60s. It's best. Yeah. I mean, a lot of slashing and dashing I will see. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of slashing. And then you did Myth Wukong here.
And the good dodge.
Let's see, this is a 33-minute stream that you did. Okay. Yeah, same deal. Can't really hear you because game audio is towering over you. And also, you don't necessarily need your logo here either. You know, have the game speak for itself. I have seen people do that though with like full on gameplay driven videos. So that is something that people have used in the past. But like for you, you're trying to do like a little let's play. You probably don't need that necessarily in the corner. Because you know, it's a stream. You know, you're doing it live. We're doing it live, baby. Man's died. He done. He donezo. Yeah. And maybe investing in another microphone too could be helpful. Like one that doesn't have like a lot of the background noises like we were just experiencing in my case, where you can hear the whole room. Like this. We don't want to hear like this. And hear the dog barking. The microphone I have here, it's the Elgato Wave 3. It's really good. It's really good. I was smashing on it a little earlier because things seemed to be not working, but that was because I had a secret audio source in my OBS. But yeah, like even the microphone like this V-Fine. I think it's the AM30. It's in my Amazon shop in the description. But yeah, this is also a very solid microphone as well, and it's pretty cheap. It's like about $40 or so, and you sound good. You can speak into it right here. Nice condenser mic. Solid. So something else to look to invest in later. But like where I see this channel right now, just to get you to the next step, which is how I kind of try to frame these reviews, is first off, yeah, get that game audio to be lower. Microphone, you may need to invest in another microphone just to be able to have your voice be clear sounding over your gameplay. And then, you know, it seems like to me you're kind of having fun right now with like the different videos you're doing. We've kind of been at this for a while, so see how to frame this. The only way to kind of get a feel for what's sticking and what's working and what you should eventually have your focus be game-wise or genre-wise, category-wise, is by posting more. It's going to be an important step here. And even with the streams, because right now, even the streams are really sporadic. So there's nothing really that feels consistent right now. Like even the videos are months and months apart. So you're going to need to get more work in. And even when you start doing thumbnails, try to have them have a consistent feel, like use the same text, kind of have a similar vibe to one of like this thumbnail here. That's a nice thumbnail that you have here on the right here. It's good. Like you have the single character and you have Road to Diamond, and you could kind of repurpose that kind of feel with other games. Like it seems like you kind of did that here too. Like those are just clean ways, you know, don't have too much text and just have it clear what you're doing in the video, and then use the text to separate what you're doing in the game versus what is in the thumbnail. So you can have basically a second title in your thumbnail, which is great. You want to have those kind of things. So that looks like you're kind of doing that here. New gameplay, it keeps getting better. First 5 minutes of Black Myth Wukong, awesome. So keep that kind of feel up when you're doing your videos, and keep that focus going as well. Once you kind of get more out there. So depending on which way you want to go here, if you want to do live streams, you're going to have to live stream a little bit more often, possibly get on a schedule after you kind of clean up your quality bits there, which aren't too bad. And eventually you might want to get a face cam, because there are some channels out there that have been successful without a face cam. But you know, depending on what you want to do, it can definitely help you, as people can put a face to the name. But there's some other channels out there that like they don't have the face cam because they're very focused on what the gameplay itself has to offer, which is fine. So it just depends on where you want to go, but that's when it comes down to a little bit of experimentation right now, kind of doing a little bit of stuff all over the place. You did Black Myth Wukong, and then now you're off to another game. So like what kind of games are you going to play on this channel? You know, is it going to be the shooter type games? Cool. Is it going to be kind of like role-playing type story games? You know, that's cool too, but we got to figure out where we're going to stand there. And if we're going to stream, try to stream a little bit more consistent if you can, without going like months and months without streaming. I won't be the best example because I've gone months and months without streaming, but I've also posted videos as well. So like wherever you want to put your attention. You may not be able to do it all, but you know, doing it somewhere. What's up, Al Karib Games? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, so hopefully that's able to help you out there a little bit. Mirai Plays. Got to get a little bit more here. A little bit more. I don't think your thumbnails are too bad though, but like I said, keep the text clean, keep it the same, and readable text too. This text is not very readable here. So you want to make that stuff easy to see. And I don't think you really need Myra Plays in your thumbnails either. It just takes up extra space that you could use. Like you have it, have it here. You can have live there, but having Myra is live there, just taking up more space. That's where the day 8 could have gone here to make this thumbnail a little bit cleaner. So there's all these little tricks and little tips that I can, we can sprinkle in here. But yeah, fix that audio gameplay stuff first. And then experiment. You're in the experimental phase. You have 62 subscribers. You're at the beginning. you know, you're not established, you haven't gone down a road already. So you can play around with stuff here, but you're gonna need to get more content up to see what starts working, especially in the video section. Like that's like YouTube is, you know, it's always gonna be that platform that lives off of its videos. Like that's the big thing that YouTube offers. Like streams, those are cool. There is discoverability there, but you know, most of the time, like people are watching, you know, videos on this platform, like complete videos that you can't see anywhere else. It's not like a Twitch stream somewhere else and it's uploaded to YouTube. Like, you know, videos are full and complete here. But thank you, Fireplace. Hopefully that helps you out. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for your submission. Let me take a lookies and see what else we got here. My dog is going nuts out there. I'm gonna have to go get him and bring him to show you guys. Let me look up Game Hub Stellar here. Game Hub Stellar. My dog is going nuts, bananas. Did you put it in the form here? Oh yeah, I see it. I got you. I got you. Alrighty, Game Hub Stella. They have 5.54K subscribers. 7 videos are up as of now. Then another language. I don't know the language. Maybe one of you guys can say what the language here. I don't know exactly what it is. But yeah, your channel's, I mean, honestly, it's doing really good so far. I mean, how long you been at this for, my friend? Since December 2024. Good stuff. So just over a year. Oh no, not God, guys, help me. Not a year. It's in Spanish. Oh, come on, bro. Like, dang, I didn't know that. Lograr. It didn't look like Spanish. Like I was like, is that Spanish? It kind of looks like Spanish. I just didn't want to say. I didn't want to say that. Like, see the L. I see, you know. But like, there's other languages that have that stuff in it. And you know, there's this other stuff. But yeah, dude, Game Hub Stellar, you know, pretty well put together channel. I can see for the most part. Thumbnails look pretty good. What are they? Something here. Should we translate? Should we translate? Let me look. Just so I can get a feel for kind of how you're doing your titles. Discover every variant of the ray gun Mark II and shattered failed Black Ops 6 zombies. Awesome. See, this is a good example as something valuable. He's just not saying playing with friends, Black Ops 6 zombies. He's showing something in Black Ops 6 zombies that could be helpful for people who are interested in playing this game so that they can be better off themselves. Like he's adding something to that person's life to have a better Black Ops 6 experience. So that's awesome. Really good. Awesome. Cool. And I think your thumbnails are fine. Like they're not too cluttered. To the point, I would say be careful with where you place the logos in different items because you can have the timestamp cover those things. So like if I was on mobile, I could possibly not see that on the bottom right hand side, which is not something you want. You want to be able to see all those elements in your thumbnail. But I think overall, like, not too bad. I think they could be a little bit more crispy and clear, and not too on the blurrier side. But in general, not too bad. And then the text is pretty easy to see too. You're not overdoing it on the text either. For this, I mean, the video did pretty good, but you could have those guns blown up even maybe a little bit more across the thumbnail. And then have variance elements maybe across the top left. And I say that because there's just a lot of space in the thumbnail. Like there's a lot of space here and here. Like it could be a little bit more filled out, but not too bad. I would give you like I'd put you probably at the C+ B- range for thumbnails. Like obviously you can improve them over time, but they're clear enough to get people in the door. I'll say clear enough and not too overly busy. Let's see what you did here in your most recent video.
Hola a todos, espero que estén de maravilla. Game Stellar aquí. Con el lanzamiento de la nueva temporada de Black Ops 6 llegó el nuevo mapa de zombies Shattered Veil. Así que les traigo este video para mostrarles cómo obtener las distintas variantes del arma especial Raygun Mark II de manera fácil y rápida. Antes de empezar, recuerden que para obtener las variantes deberán primero obtener el arma especial. Les dejo
Absolutely.
abajo en el
Yes,
para que
Katsuga.
vean cómo obtener dicha arma.
You got edits in there?
Posteriormente continuar con este video y obtener las variantes. Les guiaré paso a paso para obtener estas variantes del arma sin ninguna complicación. Vamos allá.
I don't know what he said, but it seemed like some value add there. And it sounded like he set up the video for what he was about to go into, so I think that was good.
Necesitas encontrar 3 contenedores vacíos en el mapa. Puedes conseguirlos
Talking about the map.
Por ejemplo, en mi partida el primer contenedor que encontré estaba en el patio trasero.
And it sounds like, you know, overlay. He's talking about the game. It's not a live gameplay because it's, you know, there's cuts and edits. So he did the time, he put in the effort to figure out where all the different variants of the ray gun were in the game and for how to get them. And now he filmed them, and now he's talking about it as a commentary overlay and then stitching all the videos together to make a full video. Like that's good. He's not just playing the game and just going through it as he's talking. Like the video can move along, it can pace forward when you film it like this.
Enfrente del arma en la pared verás un hueco grande. Si te acercas,
yes, quality is very good as well.
No puedes agarrarlo directamente. Necesitas usar un dispositivo Casimir, que es el orbe que lanzas para crear un agujero negro o de éter que absorbe a los zombies. Te recomiendo lanzarlo con un poco de distancia para que caiga justo al lado de la abertura, en la parte de afuera.
Honestly, look at this.
Absorber el contenedor.
Great quality.
Una vez que lo hayas hecho, el agujero
1080p 60 as well.
Y arrojará el contenedor.
1080p 60, the gold standard. Look at this edits. Well, it was, you know, it was a transition, but nice. It's nice. Didn't overdo it. I haven't found any. We didn't watch any channels today that overdid it on the edits.
A la izquierda del camión, cerca de los escombros.
Most of us are not editing enough.
De un zombie sosteniendo un Casimir. Para el segundo contenedor hay 4 cristales azules en la mansión, pero solo uno.
I think possibly the next thing you could work on, man, is kind of editing these clips so that they, you know, you modify the contrast, the brightness, something that I have to do with this stream, so that you can have the colors and things pop out even more. Because like when you're going through some of these rooms, it's a little dark. So you can modify in your editing software what these clips will look like and make them nice and clear. Also, another thing, look, this man has put in timestamps for each of the different sections for the ray guns. He just didn't plop it up and then, you know, that's it. Again, level of effort, right? He went in, took the time to put in each timestamp for where each thing started, part of the video. That's something that I was hoping that we watched one of the first channels we watched earlier in the stream. They had a video where it was talking about 3 reasons. I forget the exact game, what it was, the topic matter, but it was about 3 reasons for something, I think in Crash Bandicoot or whatever. And it wasn't clear at all when each reason was talked about. So that's just like a simple example. And this person set up the video in the beginning here with the intro and didn't have it go too long, but like I obviously can't understand the language. You guys, maybe some of you guys can, but I would imagine from what I'm feeling here, it was some insightful content to set the video up, setting the video up before getting into the rest of it for each of the parts. And that's really important, and it can make your video have a lot more and completeness to it. Because you have to set the video. The intro is like so important. You guys cannot sleep on the intro. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, exactly. Make people stay. Gotta give people some context to what is about to come in the video. That way they know that they're not wasting their time.
Aparecerá un portal morado en el centro.
This is cool.
Este absorbe energía de las
and he's just talking over it. I think you could get a better mic though, Game Hub. I think you're at that point to where you can put the investment into something solid. Like the Elgato Wave 3 is really good here. If I find for like $40 is honestly a pretty solid option. There's some good mics from Rode that sound really good. I have a whole bunch in my shop. If you guys want to check it out, you guys, again, you don't have to buy from here, but it's linked in the description. I have a list of my favorite best mics, and these are the ones right here. This one, like I said, is right next to me. It's a little bit more than $40. It's $50. I guess it's been on sale in the past for like $40, but yeah. These are really, really good mics. Mics that I've either heard about or tested out for myself that I totally recommend using. But this Wave 3 is probably the best, in my opinion, for the price point. Very, very premium. But there's also like, oh, is it the Rode? I think the pod mic. Yeah, the pod mic is really good. I have that one. It's a little expensive, which is why I didn't put it on this list. But it's very versatile, just like the Fifine. It has an XLR input and a USB-C input for capturing your audio, and it's really good. It's this one right here. It's really, really good choice. Bit on the expensive side, but also a good choice. So something you could look into, my friend. Game Hub. That way you can sound like really chocolatey and rich in these videos that you're doing. And I'd say another thing you can add in is maybe a bit more edits, especially in the beginning, like subtitles. You can have those flash up on screen for like what you're going to be talking about, like in the beginning. And those can be like 1 to 3 word max subtitle pieces. That way it at least gets people excited about what's going to be happening in the video. You can add a bit more edits there to kind of spice things up. And then also think about using zoom in effects. Zoom in effects are really good. So like what's being shown right here, if there's something important that you want us to see, you could zoom it in on your editing software and even do like a keyframe to like show like, oh, that's the piece, the blue piece up at the top. Focus on that, and then move the keyframe down so you can have some more focal point elements in your videos, which can be really helpful to showcase what you're trying to explain. Versus it just being a flat video the whole time. And not that there's anything wrong with this, but you can make your video way more dynamic. As I know, we watched some videos earlier in this stream that like had a good amount of edits in them. Like they were using they were graying stuff out, like doing grayscale in their images. Had like image overlays, like elements actually popping up over the videos. And you guys can go back into the stream and see which channels those were. We've reviewed a lot of them today, but that's an example of something you can kind of put in to amplify it further. But I think number one would be like the microphone, and then just like messing with the color, do some color correction with your gameplay to make this look a little bit better, and not so like grayish. Don't use the default coloring from the gameplay recording. Go a step further. Put your own color correction in there. Make it look nice. But overall, dude, Game Hub, really solid. Spanish channel, really good job. Really nice stuff. For real. Thumbnails could get some work over time. I think you'll get better in that department. Overall, they're not bad. But, the elements, we need to be able to see everything clearly in there and then not have clashing stuff. Like, you want to make them look high quality. Like even like some of the color coordinating here, you wouldn't necessarily see that all over the place. The different font styles in there. Like you might not need to have, what is it? Scattered veil in there? I don't know. Like if it's zombies, it's zombies. Maybe that's the map. Also could be something you could just keep in the title too. But these aren't too bad, honestly. And you've seen some successes here too. So don't shy away from what's worked either. Like obviously people are used to this view of you, which is good. You got your playlist there. But yeah, dude, not bad at all. I think you're on the right track. Yeah, like the topic matters that you're focusing on it looks good. Looks good. From what I can see of it, like you're talking about Easter eggs. Another ray gun video, like, dude, keep doubling down on ray gun videos. You see it's working. So why the heck not? Why the heck not? And then continue to branch out from there, with Black Ops 6. So that's good stuff. Really good stuff. Really, 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 really good. All right. I think I had a couple more super chats left. I will have to table those two, unfortunately, I do have to run to an event right now, so I can't stay on any longer. I wish I could, but what I will do, guys, is I'm gonna note who you are, and in the next stream, I guarantee you, I will review you. I will not rip you off. I promise you. I'm screenshotting it right now. So we got I plug and play. We got to do you. We got to do Ares Metro Royale. And then we got to do Game Life 44. We got you guys. Got you guys to do. So 3 of you guys will be on the next stream. I'm going to try to do this again soon. Try not to make these extremely long like I have in the past. That way we can kind of do more of these in the future. I would like to do that. Because I may like dial back the videos a bit just to be able to stream with you guys a little more. I enjoy doing this. I like talking to you guys. It's fun. Before I go, let me go get the doggy. I know you guys are interested. All right. I'm going to go get the doggy. Y'all will get to meet Monty. All right. Y'all ready? I know you guys have been here for a while, but we will do more of these in the future. I promise you. We got to go get our little puppy. Ares Metro. I just told you, bro. I'm going to get you in the next stream. I've already noted it, but I have to go. I planned to be done earlier, but the time just went by. I have to go to an event. I literally have to go to an event. If I didn't have to go anywhere, then I would stay, but I do have to get going. Unfortunately. I skipped you twice, bro. I didn't skip you twice. You are noted. You will be reviewed. I promise you, my friend. Let me go get the doggy. I'll be right back. I'm a man of my word. Oh, you know what? You guys get to see it too. I don't want to leave you guys with nothing to watch, right? All right, let's see. This should be working. There you go. There's the stream set up. All right, let's go get the doggy. What are you barking? Okay. All right, we back. Here is Monty. Hello, say hi to the stream. He's been barking like crazy. Crazy, man. Oh, I wasn't going to drop them. Say hello. Do you see all the people in there? You see the peoples? Gosh. Can you stop barking now, please? Gosh, girlfriend's trying to sleep upstairs. She just had a long shift. Oh my goodness. Jeez, dude. Just chill. It's okay. Be a chill doggy. But this is Monty. He's a Pomapoo. Mixture between a Pomeranian and a poodle. You good? You good? You good? You all right, buddy? All right. I hope so. You got to go upstairs because you're not allowed down here. Don't lick me like that. That's weird. It's okay. It's coming from you. It's all right. Yeah, he's a pretty little thing. He just got healed from a broken leg, so he's doing better now. He's a little ball of joy. All right. Say bye to the peeps. They're over here. Look that way. Yeah, he's just a puppy. He doesn't know any better. But please, bro, when I'm chatting it up like that, you don't gotta go nuts, man. I swear, if he goes to the bathroom down here, I'm gonna be mad. There's a new PC, by the way. We're rocking and rolling. New video to come on that soon. It's a lot of stuff I have to sell, and he's gone. He's over there. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do really, truly appreciate it. The 3 that I mentioned. So we have Ares Metro Royale. I got Game Life 4-4 and I Plug and Play. You guys are noted. I will get to you guys in the next stream so I can review y'all. You will be reviewed. I guarantee my soul on it. Probably in a few weeks, I'm going on a trip. So in the month of May, you will get your review. So hey, take all the information that I shared with you in this video, try to implement it now so I can give you a really good, solid review when that time comes. All right? Alrighty, I do have to get going now. Thank you guys so much for staying to the very end. I will keep this video up so you guys can watch it later. Alrighty. Appreciate y'all for staying to the very, very end here. I do truly appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you for all the super chats, all that good stuff. I hope that that these streams are helpful and beneficial to you. Let me know if they are. Let me know if they aren't too. Like, I want to be able to help you guys as much as I can in the right places. So yeah, thank y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Have a good one.